With your feet in the air and your head on the ground. Try this trick and spin, yeah. Your head'll collapse, but there's nothing in it, and you'll ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind?
What's up, you guys? Welcome in. How you doing? What's up, Dread? What's up, Dr. Pepper? How you doing, Scaremaster? Welcome in, you guys. We're gonna do, as best as I can, a bit of a lore dump today. I don't think we're gonna be able to cover absolutely everything, but we'll be able to do some highlights and some background to give more insight into the character, of both Mama and Red. And Milk is the one that actually gave me the idea last night when we were going through all the stream intros that I used to do. And I thought, hell, that'd be kind of fun. It's a new audience. It's a new server that a lot of people haven't really gotten to grow with this character the way that the other community did in my other city. So I thought it'd be fun if we go through and highlight some of the stuff about this character and where she comes from and why she is the way she is and all that good shit. And the internal conflict that she's been going through and whatnot. What's up, Jedi? Welcome in. So, what I think would be the best way to start off is to start with more of the mama side. No, not playing a new character. So it's still Mama / Red. It's just going back in the history of the character a bit and explaining who Mama used to be, right? A bit more. Explaining what occurred over the course of the past 3 years that I've played this character that turned her into Red, that created Red, and kind of what led up to all that and how that all went down. So it's kind of a lore dump in a sense. Since we're in a new city with a new audience, that hasn't followed the story since day one like the other viewers used to be able to do, right? So I think the best way to start this off is going to give you a highlight of, let me pull it up here, of basically, that's still not the right one. Where did I get it? Here it goes. We're going to start it off with the intro of Mama when she was a doctor, of, that character. We're going to start everything off and we're going to base it all on Mama for the beginning of this stuff. And again, I don't think we're going to be able to cover everything because I don't want to spend, a 10-hour stream doing this. I want to be able to get in the city NRP again more tonight. But, let's see. Let me get this up here. And this, we are going to, I think this is the right one. Make sure. Yes, this is the right one. We're going to start off with the introduction of who is Mama Naps. Well, we all know that the lore about her is that she used to be a doctor, and very well loved doctor in the city. Hi, what's up, Chaka? Welcome in. How are you? And I guess the best way to highlight that is going to be showing the stream intro, the very first stream intro that we used to use for this channel. And I will bring that up here. And I think I have to turn this. I don't remember what the volume level is on this. But this is the very first stream intro that we used for our channel to give a highlight as to who Mama was. So let's go ahead and play that. So this is all about her doctor stuff when she was EMS. And I miss flying those helicopters to death. That was my favorite thing, was those helicopters. You do? It was a good intro. It was a good one. Some of the quality was really bad, though. Like the graininess was just really bad on this stream intro. Isn't it, Dr. Pepper? Our chain smokers. The EMS had a group of chain smokers. Yes, that's who she was based off of, Dread. Yes, Mama, she could land on a windmill. You're right, Chaka. She was the main trainer for Med 1. So that is your intro as to who Mama was in EMS. She, like I said, the music's coming back. I think. There it goes. Actually, let's turn this up a little bit more. There we go. So she was the main trainer for Med 1. We had courses and stuff that we would go and use through some of the trails out in like Cassidy Creek and stuff like that. We would use Cassidy Creek to do a lot of the training and make them, low flying. So there was a lot of turns and corners, and we would train the employees, like the EMS employees, how to land on windmills and all kinds of stuff. And the intention was because of EMS did a lot of mountain rescues, and some people, when they would go down, would land in very dangerous to get to spots. So we would have to train them on how to be able to control. Sometimes you couldn't even land the helicopter. It was so steep, and they had to actually train how to hover a helicopter and control the helicopter mid-air in such a way that the medical worker would be able to reach the patient and grab them and load them back into the helicopter without getting their head chopped off. So it was really cool, and Mama was one of the main people to train Med 1 courses at the hospital. So I miss flying those helicopters. We were fucking good at those helicopters. I wish I had clips of all the different cool maneuvers that we used to do with those things. But that was kind of her, what do you call it? Reputation. That was her reputation at the hospital, as one of the best pilots, Med 1 pilots. And she was always on duty, right? And at the hospital, basically, 8-10 hours a day. So that just gives you an idea. Like, the hospital was her life. It was very much her life. It's what she did all the time. Hardly took time off work to go do anything else but work at the hospital. So, how time flies, right? So, the next steps of stuff that we're going to get into is, let me go to here. I want to show you guys some of the lighter side of who Mama was, too. I don't want it just to be all the boo-hoo shit, right? So I'm going to go to some clips. I don't have all of my highlights, I don't think. These are clips and highlights. Let's see. That's not that. Oh, this is my old ped, but this is still a good one. Let me show you this. This is just funny.
So
This is I miss Abe. I miss him so much. Mama and Abe were like best buds. I love him so much. He kind of reminds me of a younger, like his character reminds me of a younger Arthur. But anyway, so him and Mama were like best friends, and then this is Donnie. You guys all remember Donnie? So this is just a funny clip of Mama, but this is before she got her updated ped. So this is like her old flumpy let's call it pre-plastic surgery version. So this is this.
There was something brought to our attention that kind of spoke out to us, and some things are kind of lining up, and we just want to see, maybe if there's anything we can do to help you. If there.
Oh my God! What in the hell is happening? Just spit it out, Abe.
Anything that we can offer you, to make it through, let's say, I don't want to call it a rough patch, but maybe it is a rough patch, or maybe it's, maybe you can't break free from it, but
What, am I fired?
no.
Did I say something that hurt somebody's feelings?
Hold on. So your bathroom breaks, right?
I can explain.
Oh, so you know what this is about.
If you think I'm smoking in the bathroom, honey, that's not what's happening.
No, not smoking.
Somebody was using the heater to light cigarettes. I seen some ashes in there.
It's not me, if that's the case. I'm not a disgusting smoker. I smoke outside.
Look, I want to show you something, okay?
This was such a setup, but it was so funny. What?
You see that white residue on the counter right there?
It says Coke residue.
Oh.
That was not me, and I can't believe.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, I do know what that is, and that was not me, honey.
Well, how do you know what it is, though?
Because we have people that are like druggies coming in here all the time. I know what a milk mustache looks like.
What?
I mean, is that...
Milk mustache?
It was the innocent old mama naps not knowing.
Sorry.
Everyone broke character over that one.
Anyway. What I was gonna say was, is that how you make it through your shifts?
No, honey. I don't come in here and I do not do anything anywhere related to drugs. I promise you. That is the old mama voice, though. Remember when I said, "Oh,
he also that's
a good one too."
Thing. When he started to run away, he didn't sound like "oh." He sounded like a man going "oh."
Maybe it was
So,
Bigfoot's feminine cousin.
I kind of feel like it might have been the person in a mask or a costume.
that's mama's old accent.
I might have actually murdered someone I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh, how did it
Too
how did
short.
it
We
sound?
gotta try hunting.
Oh, how did the Bigfoot sound?
No, how did they go again?
How'd it go again?
Oh, like it was like, ooh.
Okay, I don't want to get too carried away on those ones.
Maybe it was a guy trying just to be Bigfoot and thought it'd be a prank
I'm thinking-
and caught a bullet.
So
Stuck walking one
Oh my
dead up
God.
there.
he's shouting that Bigfoot. Yeah, the shooting of the Bigfoot. That was so funny. So what happened there was a Bigfoot that you could hunt. Like, so we did a lot of hunting, right? And so the script also included the ability to, if you got high enough as a experience in hunting, you could take down a Bigfoot. But So the Bigfoot I thought I was shooting was a real one, or I thought it was a real Bigfoot, like for the hunting side of things. So I go to shoot this Bigfoot, and it's an actual person dressed in Bigfoot costume and running away like, ooh, ooh. It was so fucking funny. It was too hilarious. So I actually murdered someone instead of, hunting an actual Bigfoot. Here's another good one, you guys. Here's another good one. This is old, but you guys remember, we've talked about it
So,
a few times
Mr.
now. Mama's very, very, very first relationship was with a person by the name of Joe Grotatelli. And he was the one that was murdered the night that he proposed to her. So we're going to go over a little bit of, you'll get to see who Joe Grotatelli was, and then we'll go to the proposal, the night of the proposal, and then I'll explain
So,
that. But
Mr. Thaddeus here wants to take Miss Hazel out on a date, but he doesn't, I don't know her that well, and he has some...
Oh, and there was some concerns that this Hazel person right here that's talking, this is Joe over here, that she was trying to lure Joe into bed. She was trying to get into bed with him. And so Mama is trying to get Hazel to go out with this guy instead and trying to distract her from trying to go after her boyfriend.
I guess concerns, and I don't know, you knew her. Is there any
Hazel's
advice?
looking for sex. Simple.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
No playing around. She's want to go straight to bed.
Okay, there you go,
That's
honey.
it?
Yeah. There you go.
Is she like a hit it and quit it kind of gal? Like, will she leave me after one night?
No. You might have to leave her.
Oh, so she's clingy.
Okay. So
Yeah.
she'll stick around for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey.
I'm always
That'd be
in
fun.
for a threesome.
Her, she's into a threesome. That's what she's saying right now.
Oh, my. I better go
Probably
see her.
4 or 5.
What
Hazel, honey, come here.
This is still my old pet
What in
too.
the hell
Oh,
is
oh.
happening right now, first of all? For fuck's sake. Come here.
No. Yeah.
She had the really bad voice box.
So, the gentleman that you were just talking to in the hat, that's the one I'm dating. So, no threesome involved here, okay?
Was I talking that loud?
Yes, honey, we
Yeah,
heard
she
you.
had a horrible voice box.
This seemed pretty,
Oh my god, I'm gonna
interested.
die. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You don't want me to do this?
No,
What is going on?
You don't want me?
accident.
Oh,
That she was hitting on your man. You were gonna beat the fuck out of her or something.
That's exactly what happened.
That's what I thought.
Exactly what happened.
I'm so
That's what I
sorry.
saw.
what was that about?
I'm dying. I'm dying. Hold on.
Now we got a fire moment in.
Hold on. Something's wrong with me. Thaddeus, hon. Oh God. Oh Lord.
Oh, my
Joe.
Lord.
Joe.
My sides are killing
You just
me. I've got
punched
to.
your boyfriend.
I'm gonna die. I'm
What the hell did
dying.
you hit
Hold
him
on.
with?
Ain't no way.
Somebody help.
You're a doctor.
Somebody call 911.
You're the damn doctor.
Oh shit,
Dr.
I am.
Cowboy, do something.
I did it. You see?
Hold on a minute.
God damn,
Everybody
Mama,
move.
you got a fucking
Everybody
red
move.
hook on
Everybody
you,
move.
don't you?
Everybody
That
move.
knocks me out. Holy fuck.
It was a glitch, obviously, but still.
I'm sorry.
I got knocked out by Mama.
I'm sorry. Oh, Nancy, you got all your friends visiting.
That was amazing.
Shit. I'm so sorry.
God, no, thank you. God damn, you got a left hook on
I-
you there, Mama.
Yeah, Donnie's been helping me practice. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
there's literally a one-hit KO.
Are you all right, honey?
I mean, I'm more infatuated with you than I've ever been at this point.
Oh my god.
Appreciate you.
This is romantic. Sir, can you come over here for a second?
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
So much
You're
I'm sorry,
interrupting
it'll
me.
take 2 seconds.
Yes, 1 second.
Listen, you've risen it up right now, and I'm proud of you. I
He's risen it up right now.
Oh Lord.
love that. You just like
What in the?
Mama, we're hearing a different story here.
About what? What story are you getting?
I heard she was getting a 3-way and you got mad and punched her.
I didn't. That was not how.
So
it
that was her man.
Excuse me.
It came out very wrong. I'm sorry.
Mother Naps, can I speak to you real quick?
Mother Naps. I haven't heard that one in forever. Mother Naps.
I'm so confused about everything right now.
Mother Naps.
Yes, honey.
I have never been more infatuated with you since you knocked me out. Please take this rose.
Wait, what is with the accent?
It's how I get romantic. I was trying to be a little Spanish, but I really fucked it up, so I kind of just rolled with what I had going.
Oh, okay. I'll appreciate that, honey. It's a beautiful rose. Thank you so much.
Yes, that was a beautiful punch. Thank you.
Okay, so that was
Mama Nap.
that one. Then the night that she got engaged. Here's the proposal.
Nice, beautiful sunset, Mama Naps.
So let me explain something because there was a lot that happened. First of all, there was supposed to be a plan. Plump and James were supposed to kidnap her and take her somewhere, and Joe Grotatelli was supposed to come and quote unquote rescue her, right? And then that was when this proposal was supposed to happen. However, DPS James Carter and Demeanor, I don't know what rank he used to be, something up there, found out that Joe was going to propose, and DPS James Carter always had this thing for Mama. And so he said, hell no, you are not going to propose to her. So they kidnapped Joe Grotatelli instead and beat the ever-living shit out of him. And ended up putting James and Plump in the trunk and telling them, if you say anything, you don't, they were saying to Plump, if you say anything, you're never going to be mayor. The only way you're going to be mayor is if Mama accepts my proposal. So, like, you know, blackmailing in a sense. So it was all kinds of crazy. Finally led up to this scene here.
A nice, beautiful sunset, Mama Naps.
It's very beautiful, yes.
It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love a good sunset.
I don't like a fucking sunset in handcuffs.
I know what's happening.
Fuck. Jake. Check the fucking what?
Too early. Too early.
Are you
Oh shit! I see what's
See that
going
hole
on.
out there, Mama Naps?
Oh my god!
Yeah, we thought they were kidnapping
And that's when I
her,
realized this
but
was
they
all a
were
fucking
really-
setup.
You gotta be shitting me.
Turn around, Mama Naps.
Turn around.
You good, Mama Nap?
I think I might
Turn
pass out. I think I
Turn
might
around.
Turn
faint.
around.
Don't
Turn
pass
around.
out. You just killed your son. It's too late.
Tell her, Plump. She fucked up.
Fucking be there.
Cute. Oh, fuck it! You don't got no music or anything?
I love
If I
it.
was you,
James
I would
and
say
Plump
yes.
are still in handcuffs.
Better not do it, you son of a bitch.
I'm freaking out. So
I
let
gotta
me
hear
do this
shit,
appropriately.
weak ass.
Me too. I'm freaking out.
So I
Speak
can
up,
say
old man.
without a doubt, ever since I met you, I don't think there's been one fucking boring day just yet. And when I first came to this city, I was a little
Speak up.
skeptical, but you and all these
And look at
incredibly
Jen.
scary
There's
individuals
Jen.
have made it an absolute wonder for me. And I was hoping you would give me the honor of taking my hand in marriage.
Oh my.
My ribs are broken.
I bet they are, honey.
I don't know.
I wonder how they
Shut
get
Boogie.
broken.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, they're broken.
Joe, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
God,
Wait,
Jack.
wait a minute. Wait, you got no hell no.
We'll Jack. We'll Jack.
Yeah, can you ask for objections? I object.
That's 5. That's
I'd rather
like
do a
6.
poly relationship
This isn't the-
instead of.
I suggested that. She said
Mama
no.
Naps, he in it for the money. He told us.
Oh, you
Let's
kidding
do a
me?
poly relationship.
I'll
never be
married.
I told you. He said bros before hoes.
Plump could be mayor.
Never be mayor.
Oh my.
Papa! Papa, you'll be there. Papa!
Chief Shields, yeah.
Papa!
Oh, thank
I need to
God.
sit down.
Oh,
He died. Oh my god. No. Put it back.
My turn.
He basically died of his injuries, and that's the last time she sees him.
All right, so quiet. It's James Carter's turn now.
Oh no, you did not. No, you're not.
So,
Can somebody dig a grave?
so there was a long day coming. And yeah,
Yes.
like I said,
Oh, this. Oh, I gotta watch this.
you're the only one I've been thinking about.
Can you?
It's getting dark. She's gonna be a 5.
Is that
you
why
shut
you
up
hung
and let
them
me do my
pictures?
speech. Here.
Is that why you're hanging pictures
I,
of pillbugs?
I took his rose off of him here at DPS. Just like this.
Yeah, take the rose, DPS.
Take the rose. Come on.
Can someone
DPS, DP Papa.
can someone perform CPR on my
Plump for mayor.
Yeah, plump for mayor.
So okay,
Mr.
so that
Thaddeus
I don't
wants
have
to
the
take,
whole clip, but yes, so that night was the last night she ever saw Joe Grotatelli. He never flew back into the city after that, so we went with the lore that he died from his injuries at the hands of DPS James Carter. So that started sparking a whole bunch of interesting shit that went down with her putting up missing posters, and then she was trying to go after DPS and saying he was corrupt and putting it all over the city and spray painting the city that DPS was corrupt and all this kind of stuff because of Joe being killed that night, basically. And like I said, that was the last time she ever saw Joe Grotatelli. I don't know that there's a whole much more of... Oh. This is just a good one because this is funny. This is Plumpy doing Plumpy doing an impersonation of Mama.
Boy, I've been kicked to the curb.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mama Dabs? How you doing, great? Living, how you feeling?
Oh,
So
just...
So he's hitting on Mama, and he's supposed to be mimicking me or mimicking my character.
Hey, Living, how you feeling?
It's corny.
Just constant.
Don't you say it, you bitch.
Terrible.
Yes, sir.
Completely my fault.
Yes, sir. Well,
All
check
my
it out.
fault things happen to me all the time.
Piece of shit.
And I caught it. And then I cry. And then I freak out and my son has to fix it.
Yeah, damn, Mama Dabs, you going crazy, girl.
No. You should see how crazy my son feels every time he has to deal with something new.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Well, Mama Dabs, check this out, girl.
Uh-huh.
If I could change the alphabets, girl, I'd make you and I together, baby.
Oh. But then that would probably cause a nuclear reaction because everything is doomed in my life.
Oh, shut up. Oh, my God.
Yeah, damn, Mama Dabs, girl, you might be crazy, man.
Crazy for you, horny for you. Crazy.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, player.
Oh, my
Yes, sir,
God.
player. Yes,
See,
sir.
that the one I got Mama Dad
I
with.
like that one. I thought that one went very well.
Yeah, me too. You.
Did I sound like Mama?
Not
Oh
at all.
my
That
God!
is
I
not what
felt
I
like
said.
I felt like I was talking to Mama Dad right then.
I thought you were talking around in naps. I mean, Mama naps.
Oh, God. So it gives you a little bit of the behind the scenes on let's see, Mama Summons Plump. I'm trying to see if there's any more important ones to the story. I don't really think there is. I'm gonna probably visit Jedi. I probably will visit, yes. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to oh God, her second relationship was Dwight. This is where I'm not going to go too much into detail, but basically she got blackmailed by Dwight after they broke up, and so that sparked a whole storyline of him like blackmailing her, manipulating her, being really like it was a very abusive relationship with this guy. You did a great impression of Corny too that night. I tried. I don't know how good it was, but yeah, so then there was that whole storyline that happened where she was being blackmailed and her job was being threatened if she told anyone what was really going on. It was kind of crazy. But now we're going to go into the meat and potatoes here and start on showing you guys some of the shit that happened that really, 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 I mean, already so far with the character, we've gone over how her first fiance was murdered, right? Slightly touched on her second relationship with Dwight being a abusive. It ended up at the end of it being an abusive relationship where he was blackmailing her to try to stay in the relationship with him. So they broke up, and in order to like basically keep her from walking away and getting out of the relationship, he decided to blackmail her and use something against her that would have lost her job. So so then there was that whole spin-off of an RP storyline. And then we've got this one here. And I think this is what really started launching the whole Mama's Going Crazy bit. For people that we rolled with for a while. We rolled with this storyline for a while. To the point that I ended up making a 6-episode recap out of this storyline that took place. And I streamed each recap episode the next day. Or, well, the next weekend. Excuse me, as things kept happening. So, it was about I want to say a 3 week storyline that happened. And then we condensed it down into 6 2-hour episodes. And with the highlights and stuff like that. So, let me pull this up here. This, I believe, is it this one? What?
I have no idea.
Why is there so much Be Right Back? Oh, the screen was frozen. Okay. So this... let me pause the music. Is going to show what took place. Let's get to the hospital here. Turn this up. And I'm going to let you guys experience this the same way. And we're not going to do the whole thing. We'll just do highlights. But I'm going to let you guys... Oh my God, come on. See kind of how other people... Here, let's do 10 seconds at a time. There you go. We're... how other people were trying to figure out what was going on with her. So we'll do that so that you guys can experience it the same way. Trying to figure out, wait, what happened? Why are you acting so weird? So that's one of her employees. That was like her right-hand guy. Make sure it's loud enough. So
what the fuck is going on?
He's following her like, what the hell? So let's skip 30 seconds. There we go.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Pixel!
No, I just heard the other one.
You're traveling but
I can't
watching?
hear you now,
Yes. We're doing a trip out. We're
me, Mama?
focusing on the mama side of things right
You
now.
okay?
I'm fine, honey.
You don't look fine.
I'll be just fine.
Should you be at work, Mama?
Yes. I need to be here. It's the only
Our
safe
old
place
pockets,
now.
right?
What do you mean? It's everywhere's safe.
No, it isn't. It's not safe.
Why would
This
it not
is-
be safe, Mama?
Like I said, this is when she really started showing her, like, going downhill with the crazy.
Ain't no way, Mama.
Oh!
You're freaking me out.
This is where the singing the lullabies shit started, too. Let me show you. This is where
Mama?
she started singing all the lullabies.
What do you mean? It's everywhere's safe.
No, it isn't. It's not safe.
Why would it not be safe, Mama?
Because London Bridge is falling down.
Ain't no way, Mama. You're freaking me out.
It's fine, honey. I just need I'm gonna have a cigarette, okay?
Alright, you can have a cigarette.
Yeah, I'll just have a cigarette. It'll calm my nerves, honey.
Let's see.
Oh, that's better.
Did you hang?
Where did we get into when we really started, like... Sunshine! I remember Sunshine!
Man, what's going on?
Nothing, honey.
Sunshine was Joe Grotatelli's son. Just so they know, her fiance that was murdered. That was his son.
Why are you sitting here in the dirt?
It's comfortable. It's safe right here.
I don't really think it's safe. You got all these weirdos around you, including me.
It's fine.
Wait, why are you sitting there? Like, what's going on?
I miss
Nothing, don't worry
Sunshine
about it,
so
honey.
much.
I have to. This is not usual mama behavior.
All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased
Joe
the weasel.
Grotatelli, remember the old guy that she
All
got
around the
engaged to
mulberry
that
bush,
died?
Bob goes the weasel.
You're gonna have to tranquilize her.
Okay, there's the singing. Oh no. No fucking way I just did that.
They'll kill me.
No fucking way I just did that. Yeah, the old guy.
Monkey chased the berry bush, the monkey is on fire.
Get your way out of here.
Bush, Bob goes the weasel.
I don't really
There it
think it's
goes.
safe. You got all these weirdos around, including me.
But yeah, so remember Joe Grotatelli? Oh, I never found out who played his character. I know he was a streamer. Joe Grotatelli was a streamer, 100%. And I think he was a big streamer because he was very hesitant to let anyone in the city at all know which channel he streamed from. He never gave his stream channel out. So I think he was a big streamer and he was protecting himself from getting like meta and stuff. He said the only people that have my channel are my true viewers that watch me. I don't share my stream channel into any city that I play in. So I never found out who the guy was.
It's fine.
Wait, why are you sitting there? Like, what's going on?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, honey.
I have to. This is not usual mama behavior.
All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel.
What the?
All around the mulberry bush, Bob goes the weasel.
You're gonna have to tranquilize her or something, man. This is just bizarre.
No, don't do that.
Hey, lady, listen, this is personal, man. Get your way out of here. And stop, like, don't
This
stretch your
girl
legs.
is on fire.
Wait, you're not on fire, are you?
This girl is on fire.
So
Okay,
the
Mama, what the hell happened, man? You were
stuff she
fine
was
last night.
singing was trying to drop hints of what happened.
Happened?
Around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel.
Mama, we were worried about you.
What'd the monkey do?
Bob goes the
What the hell's a
weasel.
mulberry bush?
The wheels
I don't
on
know.
the bus go round and round.
Oh, I like
round
this
and
one.
round.
This one's a good one.
Round and round, the wheels on the bus go
Oh, I know that one.
round and round.
Wheels on the
all
bus
through
go
the town.
round. Yeah, that's a good one, Mama. Do that. That's a good one. Wheels on the bus go round and round. Round. I gotta gangster that up.
And the wipers in the bus. Swish,
Yeah.
swish, swish.
Oh, that's a good one. Is that the second
Yeah.
verse, the wipers? That's
I
right, okay.
don't think so. I don't know. Is it the wipers? Maybe it goes.
Now the wheels on the bus one, and I'll show you guys in a second. The whole wheels on the bus go round and round was something, and that you'll see is significant to what actually just happened to her, and you'll get to see that here in a second.
This girl is on fire. This
Wait, why
girl
is she on fire, though?
Hey, you're not. Hey, Mama, are you good? You're freaking me out, man.
Fine,
Hey, Mom, I think you need to take the night off. You seem a little tense.
I can't. It's not safe.
Maybe you should take an
Talk about
antidepressant
it's
or
not
something,
safe.
Mama.
I'm here, man. Look at me.
I have to be here. This is the only safe. So
Why is it safe? What are you talking about? There's only like 28,000 people in the city. Why wouldn't it be safe? Oh, shit, did you? Goddamn lights came on, like, scared me a little. Mama, what happened? Did something happen to you after like, I left?
I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it.
Why not?
This girl is on fire.
Dude, did a girl on fire come into the hospital last night?
This girl is
I don't
on
know.
fire.
Yeah, lady, get out of here. Stop eavesdropping and running and telling your friends. Oh, wow, you got 2 in 1. That's actually... Oh, the other one got it. Okay.
Yeah, that was gangster. That was.
That was actually
Did you
really
see that?
cool.
Oh my
Yep.
god. I felt.
Okay, so let's see. Let's start.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Help, Mama.
No.
What about a bomb?
No.
I got lots.
Is that not like a shrew?
But why do you need a safe corner?
This girl is on fire.
It's a bulbous special.
All right, let's see.
You weren't on fire because you don't got any burn marks on.
I can't talk about it.
Oh,
Mama.
God, you're here.
What's going
this
on?
girl. This girl. was the major plot twist.
Mama, what's wrong?
Bella,
Bella.
thank God you're here.
What's going on?
Mama's,
What's wrong?
Mama's
I'm
freaking
fine,
out about
hon. I'm fine.
What's wrong?
Pay attention to this person. Like, just lock this away in your memory for a split second, okay?
Mama, let me go get
It's
Clark in.
important.
We're gonna go talk, okay?
I can't talk about
She's an employee here at the hospital.
Yeah, Mama.
I can't talk about it.
I talked about my problem.
No,
You can
no,
talk
no.
to me about yours.
I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it.
Mama, give me just a minute.
Okay, so she works here at the hospital, right? Now, let's fast forward a little bit. Start fast forwarding.
They'll kill me. They'll kill me. Who's that?
One little white lie, Mom.
Here
Who's that? The black
is a highlight of what happened
blood
to
pack.
her the previous
Yeah.
night.
Because my stupid... Oop, that's too big.
So here's what happened. She got kidnapped. First of all, she got chased. She was chased after she left work. It's very much a clue. It's very much a clue. The chase went on for like 15 minutes of this car that was following her, and then she tried to get away, and they literally were chasing her. They ended up pulling out guns, pulling her out of the car, zip tying her, and bringing her here. Yeah, this is in the right order. So here's the first part of it. I don't know how long these clips are.
Do this. Please don't do this. I'm begging you.
Think about surrender for me, Mama.
So there was a big, long conversation about why they were doing
They haven't
this.
been on duty for like 2 hours, honey.
Okay, that's fair.
I can't surrender. I'm still handcuffed.
You can. You can. Think about surrender. There we go.
For fuck's sake. Please.
So, you understand? What's one little white lie, Mama? One.
Oh, what lie for what?
Just Bella was supposed to stay quiet, and then
She
everyone
did.
would have went.
She didn't say
No,
anything.
she didn't.
She
Because we
refused to
heard
talk.
about.
No,
We heard
she
about it.
refused.
People got hired, and then we've been
The last
back and
time.
forth.
The last. Do this.
So that was that
Please
one.
Do this.
So I had to do this in
And
clips.
then let me get the next. You can't do this.
So there was a big, long conversation,
you s-
right? And then let's get to the
100%.
meat and potatoes of what actually went down.
That was you.
So what about this
that
one
I
here?
see.
It's almost
I
done.
wasn't there.
Someone hold the gun.
So here they decide what they're gonna do to her.
I'm begging you, please don't.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh,
uncover
actually,
your
let me.
sacred gun.
There, right there.
I won't say anything.
All right, I'm gonna uncover. You're gonna take.
So they swore her
gun.
to secrecy.
Someone hold
Said,
the gun,
"Don't you?
guys
You're
wanna
not gonna say shit."
Stab her first.
Please. I'm begging you, please don't do this.
I'm all for the second one, but
Yeah, option 2.
you trust the wrong people.
Please.
Someone hold the gun to her so she doesn't try to grab that pistol.
Oh my God, please.
You
Don't
sure
do
you
this.
don't know whether there's any EMS or PD on duty?
I don't know. I told you. Please.
Now listen.
No.
Listen to
No,
this
no,
guy.
If anyone comes around, then stay somewhere close by, up the road type of deal. Yeah.
Please.
15-6 officer then.
Don't go anywhere. Stay right there.
Please don't.
Think about surrender.
Oh God. Okay. No. Oh, come on now, honey. This is
Make sure you get
ridiculous.
a good, nice puddle right there.
This is extreme, honey.
I don't know if you heard it.
Now,
Right there.
honey. This is
Make sure you get a
ridiculous.
good, nice puddle right there.
This is extreme, honey.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
You guys are crazy. You guys are psychopaths.
Only a little bit.
I mean, yeah, officially, actually, yeah.
I kind of
Please.
enjoy it.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
It's kind of fun.
Oh God.
Alright, you think that's enough, or you want to put some
All right,
more?
Mama.
What do I need to
Have a
do?
great
What do I
day.
need to do? Tell me what I need to do, please.
Not fucking talk.
Okay. I won't say a word. I swear to God.
please.
Bella doesn't talk it out anymore either. We get one, you know. We'll see if you make it through this, right?
Please.
Hey, shit, we've someone else has been burned alive before. I mean, they're fine now, you know. Maybe you will too.
See you later, Mama.
No, honey. Please.
Let me use this gun then.
No.
Oh,
No, please,
shit.
please.
Holy fuck! She's on fire.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
We'll see. So that was that, and there's one last one. What was the last one?
Alright, let's go.
Oh yeah, that was when. Oh, we got out of there just.
Let him go.
We're trying to get it. This is when PD showed up to find my body.
I hear sirens, We're gonna let
So
him
they
go
were-
down to her, because
They were trying to get it.
that. I hear 2 sets of sirens.
They were. It was gonna be a trap.
Okay, let's let him go down to her.
Anyways, so that was that. That's all what happened, right?
I'm a nap slap.
So let's
right
get
on, Kenny.
to.
It has white.
Don't listen.
Colonel Too Short.
Where's Plumpy? Where's? Hey, this is Jen.
We all fall down.
See if you can do that.
Ashes.
What did you say?
Shit. Oh, that's when
Yeah.
Jen got her head shaved. When they took her, kidnapped her, and shaved her head, and her hair had just started growing back.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Ring around the rosy.
Did something happen? Oh, okay, never mind.
Ashes. Ashes.
What did you say for her to
We
talk?
all fall down.
How did she turn around?
We
What
all
did you
fall
say
down.
to her?
Ashes.
Talk to her.
Okay, so this is a pretty good scene here. I'm gonna leave it running. I gotta run to the restroom and grab a drink while this is running, so you guys can keep watching this, okay?
Like a normal person. We all fall down.
See if you can do that again.
Do you know who I am, Mama?
I don't know.
How's your son?
Colonel Too Short.
Where's Plumpy? Where's
You want me
Plumpy?
to call him? I'll calm down.
Plumpy.
I will call him.
He can't get involved. He can't get involved.
Okay, he can't get involved. Okay, I won't call him. What?
What the
Ain't no
The
fucking
heck
way.
is that sound?
What the fuck?
Okay,
Chief.
so it looks like a guy
was
shot
that?
at you, Mama Naps, but it looks like they got him.
No, that's not the one. I couldn't tell anybody. I didn't tell anybody.
I go on
didn't
vacation.
tell anyone?
All shit breaks loose.
Let's go inside, Mama Naps. Let's go
Yeah,
talk
come
inside.
on. Let's go.
Talk about it.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about it. We're
I
just gonna
need
go
you to
inside.
treat my boo-boos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
I
come treat
got
me.
it. I need a bandage.
I need a nice
You
treat
need
from you.
Band-Aid?
Come treat me.
You did Band-Aid, okay.
Yeah, I need a Band-Aid.
I'll
I'm
get you
gonna
a
bring
Band-Aid.
them sweet treats over this way.
I'll bring
Make
you
sure
a
nobody
Band-Aid.
goes in.
Did you hurt yourself? How'd you hurt yourself?
I was
I can punch you to get Band-Aid.
I did it.
Did what?
Yeah, let's go to the back room. Come on.
No, you lay right here in the bed, honey. Right
Oh
here.
no, he needs
No,
a
come on.
he needs a
There's
drug
the
test.
surgery. Let's go to surgery room.
It's been a while, Chief. You know. Where are we going? This is nowhere.
I can't. What are you?
But he knows his way to the X-ray machine.
Okay.
Yeah, Mama Naps.
We're safe in here, Mama Naps. What
Yeah,
happened?
I'm gonna stand by the door here.
What happened?
I can't talk about it.
No, nobody can hear you in here, Mama Naps. It's just us.
They're gonna find out. They're gonna know. They're gonna know. They always find out.
Nobody's gonna know, Mama Naps. We're here to protect you.
No, you're not here to protect.
What the fuck?
I mean, that's kind of what he did. You know?
That's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was gonna.
That turns me on when women do that to me.
I can't tell
What
you.
happened, Mama Naps?
I can't tell you. I can't talk about it. They're gonna find out.
About the guy who shot you?
No. I didn't
Has
talk
nothing to do
about
with
it.
the guy
I
that
didn't
shot
tell.
you yesterday?
I didn't talk
No,
about it.
no.
I didn't say anything. I never said anything.
No, but Mama Naps, you're safe here. Nobody's gonna hear you.
They're gonna find out. They already found
Snap
out.
out of it, Mama Naps. You're fucking fine.
No, we have cops
We got
everywhere.
your back. Listen, you tell me who's fucking around with you, and I'll make sure they're in my fucking jail cells by the end of fucking the night. I guarantee it. I'll book them away for life.
Mama Naps.
What happened?
I can't talk about it.
Yes, you can.
You have to. We all have to. Remember, you told me that on the roof. You understood me, right? When nobody understood me, you did.
Look, I may be corrupt and all that other good shit, but
Oh,
look,
that's
when
good
I
that you
say I
admit
got
to
your
it.
back, I got your fucking back. You mind your fucking business, Jen.
Yeah, right.
When I say I got your back, I got you. Yo, what kind of fucking hairdo is that? What the fuck is that, Jen?
This girl is on fire.
Oh, somebody set you on fire? Somebody set you on
I
fire,
don't
Mama
want to
Nabs?
talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
No, it's okay. You can talk. It's safe here. It's safe here,
No,
Mama
they're
Nabs.
gonna
Talk
find
to
out.
us.
They found out.
We're
Dear
not
Barber,
gonna find
okay?
out.
They knew
We're
it.
not gonna find out. Look,
Yeah,
Jen's been through a lot. I mean, they shaved her
Yep.
head. She looked like a fucking member of the Backstreet Boys. And look, she's
What?
doing fine.
Yeah, great.
See, she's doing okay. Look at her hair. Grew right the fuck back. Now she's a stunning young man.
it took it took weeks to grow back, and I used
she's
Betty's
fine.
special
Look at her.
treatment. But
She's
the
fucking
point is,
great. Look at her.
lovely.
She could
So
probably get
great.
mad. She could pull mad bitches with that hair.
They'll do it again.
Yep, pull mad bitches.
Nobody's
they're
gonna
gonna
do it again, Mama Nabs. You're gonna be okay. Just tell us what happened.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! What if they shave my head again after I grow it fully back?
And she'll be fine again, right? Just again. She'll,
No.
It's gonna
yeah,
get
you'll
worse.
be fine.
It's gonna get
No.
worse. It's
Talk
gonna
to
get
us, Mama
worse
Nabs.
and worse and
Who
worse,
was it?
honey.
Who did
I
this to
can't
you?
tell you. They told me I can't tell you. I can't tell anybody.
But nobody. It's us, Mama Nabs. Nobody else is here. Nobody can hear
Price
you.
knows. Price knows.
Price knows?
Okay, that's
Is there
start.
a report on it?
I told him not to tell anybody.
Oh. Yeah, no. Okay, so let's pretend we're Price, okay? How you doing, soldier?
Stay frosty.
That's horrible. You guys are horrible at that.
Wait, let me get some cigar in my mouth. It's okay.
Stay frosty.
How's it going?
soldier.
How's it going, soldier?
You're doing a fucking terrible Price accent. It's fucking the worst I've ever heard.
I'm trying, soldier.
I don't see any reports from
Sorry.
Captain Price.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Let me check incidents reports. The only thing I see is Juan. Did Juan do this to you?
Juan?
No, it was a misunderstanding.
Okay. Keep talking.
Huh.
No, that was a misunderstanding.
Oh, that was a misunderstanding. Okay.
Can't talk about it.
Mama Naps, do you remember Joe?
Joe.
Yes,
Yeah.
Captain Price was a great
Yeah.
character.
Have you heard anything?
Yeah. Oh,
Have you
we're
heard
we're
anything?
we're getting really
He's
close,
dead.
actually. Nope. I'm about to punch.
He's definitely
Okay.
dead. Listen,
No,
Okay,
listen.
thank you.
No.
It's when you met him.
He's
I
not
warned you,
dead.
Mama Naps.
He's not dead.
He was
Mama
good
Naps,
as
he's not
fucking
dead.
dead the day
Mama
you met
Naps,
him.
don't listen to him.
Listen,
Okay?
you got somebody better in your life. DPS.
Oh my gosh.
DPS.
Chief?
DPS.
Like maybe like emergency
DPS
management training might be a thing that we should work on.
Like, fuck this sensitivity shit. You gotta go
Are
right
you
to the point.
fucking kidding?
DPS did all this.
Not everybody works on that level.
What? What'd you say?
I can't talk.
DPS.
I can't say anything.
Did she just say DPS did all this?
Did it? Huh.
With Joe.
Mama Naps, we haven't found
Joe,
Joe.
wait, who's
which is a
Joe?
good thing, Joe. No,
Oh yeah,
no.
the guy, the dead
I was
guy?
there. I was there. He was okay when I
You
left.
are really bad at this, honey.
Look, fuck that. What happened to you? I don't care about Joe. He's fucking
That's a big
ashes.
part to her, you know? He's not
Oh
anxious.
my god.
We've gotten
Definitely
tips.
dead.
Mama Naps,
D-
people have called our tip
DPS
line,
had
okay?
a very
You listen to me. There's still
weird
hope out there.
effect.
You gotta
of-
get
What do you
focused
call
here.
it? Obsession with
I mean,
Mama.
shit, if
yes.
you want us to look for a dead guy, that's fine.
Price knows. I told him everything.
Ain't no way.
What did you tell him? You could trust us. You could trust us, Mama Nabs.
They'll find out.
No.
Nobody's
So
gonna find
something
out.
I want to point out here, and this is why Red continuously refers back to this, is how weak Mama was. She was always so scared. She was always weak, and she was a pushover, and she was easily manipulated. She trusted too many people. She was too. She was naive. You know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff. This is the embodiment of an example of how weak Mama used to be, and why Red always points it out.
Who is that?
This is that's Farva. That's Farva.
He looks like he's been farming all day, but it's Farva.
There was somebody that came here saying he was father and he wasn't father.
No,
Oh, no,
this is
that's
definitely. I
Farva.
could guarantee this is Farva.
Yeah, watch.
100% Farva.
Hey, how's
Somebody
Bunny doing?
wasn't father.
Fantastic.
Perfect. That's
It's
Farva.
definitely Farva. You hear that?
Yeah.
Still in love with her.
Yeah. That made him single.
Yeah. We caught him in his apartment the other day. He was still clocked on duty, but we could hear his radio, and trust me, there was some things going on that he probably didn't want us to hear.
The apartment, the house, or her house?
I don't know, but your blip was showing up in the
You
middle
were
of the
at her
fucking
house.
water. So we
Oh,
went
yeah.
looking for you, and it
And
turns
then you
out,
went to
yeah,
her
you
house.
were
But the
just
point
in
is,
our house.
that's definitely Farva. Definitely.
It's definitely Farva. Look, what
He's
happened? You can
blushing
trust us.
very
These
slowly.
are. Listen, you got all 3 department heads from
Yeah,
all
yeah,
3
we
fucking
make a
departments.
triangle.
Yeah.
See? A triangle of
We're
trust.
fucking unstoppable, Mama Naps.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
unstoppable.
Nobody's gonna triangle with me, huh?
They told me I couldn't say anything. It was gonna get worse.
Of course you could say something, Mama Naps. You could trust us. What happened? Come
It's
on.
already
open
gotten worse.
Up. Open up
not
like you
worse.
used to open up back in the day.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way. You just.
I'm
brought
just
that-
trying to remind her of the good times.
No, no. You talk about her legs?
Oh yeah. So I forgot. There was before Mama ever. Remember how I told you about? I don't know if I've told you. I think I've told some chat before. There was before my character ever came into the city. There was already lore between Shields and her having had a thing. Because it was something that ended up happening in chat one day where I was in this streamer's chat and I dropped like a big donation. And so he was like, and Plump used to work under him. Plump was an officer first before he shot Shields and got fired. But they were doing a ride along, and all of a sudden, I did the donation in this guy's chat, and he still streams too. He's in No Pixel now. It's K, is it Cracked or K Cracked? He's in No Pixel, and he's still going. But anyway, so I dropped a huge donation, and he's like, okay, so if I were to refer to you in the city, what name do I use? And so I just used the one that all the streamers were already calling me. Everyone referred to me back then as Mama. Yeah, there you go. K-Cracked. Thank you. If you guys ever want to check him out, he is still streaming, and he's in No Pixel now. So he said, if I were to refer to you in city, what name should I use? And so I told him Mama Naps, because that's what a lot of streamers, when I was a big stream supporter back then, and my brother's main mod on his channel. And so everyone had referred to me because his name back then, his channel name was SoundCloud Napper. And so it was a play on being his quote unquote mom in a sense. So mom of SoundCloud Napper turned into Mama Naps. And so everyone started referring to me when I would jump into their chat as Mama Naps. And so it was something I rolled with. And so when I told him use Mama Naps, because he'll know what that means if you say it in the city. And so he went on this whole rampage about pretending to be on a phone call with Mama Naps and dropped her name and in front of Plump so that he could hear it. And Plump started losing it, like, what are you doing talking to my mom and all that stuff. That was before this character ever came into the city. So when I did end up coming into the city for the first time, I already had a name. I already had some lore to go off of. So there was never an in character, like there was never a real relationship that the two of these were actually in. It was all a fake thing that happened before she ever came into the city. But there's still references made between each other as having had to have been in a relationship before. So that's where that comes from.
Have you seen her legs now, though?
Just that legs open up. Just open up. Open wide, Mama Naps. Come on, what happened? Come on, you got this. Let us know. Come on. What happened?
Ashes.
Oh.
Ashes.
Ash Farva?
Ash Farva?
They all fall down.
Ash Farva.
Somebody burn you alive. Are they threatening you or somebody you love? Let's start with that. Are they threatening you or someone you love?
This girl is on fire.
Okay, this girl.
Oh, they definitely lit her up.
No.
Oh,
no.
they definitely lit her up.
Or they lit someone else up that she knows.
Did you get lit on?
This girl.
Light on fire and somebody else get. Well, yes, you can. Sure, you can. We're here for you, Mama Naps.
Yeah, we're here for you.
Yeah, we
Thank
could
you,
do it in song
Scaremaster, for
lyrics.
dropping that. Yeah,
We are
he's
here
still streaming. He's a
for
great
you.
streamer. Great RPer.
Okay.
Almost choked
Huh?
on
What
my
happened?
drink.
Who they set on fire? Was it you?
You're gonna have to do something to make sure that they don't come after Blumpy or James or Sunshine or me.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Okay. We're getting somewhere.
We could do that. We could do that because listen.
So, did they do something to you and threaten they'll do the same to Plumpy and them?
They taught me a lesson.
What did they teach you? What did
What's
they
up,
do?
Rusto? Thank you
What
for the
was
daily
lesson?
A
hello.
lesson for what?
For talking. about-
Okay. What did they do to you?
They,
Well, what did you talk about?
Oh. With Bella. With Bella.
With Bella, okay.
We caught the guys that did it to Bella.
No,
Mama
you
Naps.
didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Oh, trust
You
me,
didn't catch
we
him.
know who
You
they
didn't
are. We know who they are, Mama Naps. We are ready to move on them. we're just the legal system right now is working a little bit slower than intended.
Fuck the legal system. Listen to me.
No, I can't.
We
Jesus Christ, Jen.
Fuck the legal system.
I have a warrant, and I'm in contacts with the judge. I'm just waiting for him to
The
get me the
crazy
information
thing
I
is,
need before I move in.
they
And we
didn't
know
actually
exactly who's
know the
behind it all.
actual. They didn't
Mama
know
Naps,
who was behind it.
you
That was the
listen to me a
twist.
second. I understand. I was in your position. I spent 5 days in pillbox that time that this was happening. They put me in witness protection.
Yeah,
That's
she went
maybe what we
fucking
need
nuts.
to do for Plump and for Dean. We can put
And
them in witness
Sunshine.
protection.
And
We can
Sunshine.
and Sunshine. Change their name. We change their look. We ship them
Funding's
off to
kinda
Toledo.
low right now.
Oh, fuck the funding. I will drain
I don't know. I gotta, look,
I'll
maybe
pay
I can
for
get
it.
Mama Naps
I'll
in
pay
there,
for
but I
it.
don't
I'll
know
pay
about
for
all
it.
the other ones. Okay. Okay, listen. We'll talk
Do I
about
need to
putting
do
them
an
in witness
inspirational
protection.
speech? I will
Just answer me this. Answer me this. Was it the same people that did it to Bella? Is that what's going on? They threatened you?
Yes.
Oh, those guys are gonna get fucking. They're gonna get in the death penalty, Mama Naps. Don't even worry. What did they do to you?
Yeah, they'll be dead.
Just tell me what they did to you, so I can do it back to them. You'll fucking light them all on
Times
fire
three.
in the fucking. Where's that? The aircraft carrier?
Yeah.
They chased me around and around and around.
Uh-huh.
The monkey chased the weasel all over.
Yeah.
Were you the weasel in this case? A bunch of monkeys chasing you?
Yes.
Okay, we know who they are, Mama Naps. What did they do to you? So we could add it to the list of crimes here.
Pop goes the weasel.
What'd they do?
Pop. Oh, gun pop.
They shot you?
Soda
goes
pop.
the weasel.
Did they shoot you, Mama Naps?
The weasel is a wheel, right?
This girl is on
They shot at you.
They lit
They
you on
set your
fire.
car on fire?
Yes, the
Did they
ambulance
light
on
you
fire.
up on fire?
Yes.
They lit you up
They
on
lit
fire?
you
They
on
lit
fire.
you up on fire?
Yes.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh.
goodness, that's kind of fucked.
All right, we're gonna get you security, someone to stay with you the entire
No
day.
fucking wonder you're losing your mind,
Yeah.
Mama Naps. That's kind of fucking crazy. I'd be fucking.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
right.
now let's skip to, like, obviously they figured out what's going on, right? And then...
All right, this is what I say.
So that's Bella. She's an employee here, right? Let's go to...
Do anything as long as
where they started fucking with her.
They saw me and
Oh, this is Plumpy. Hold on.
okay.
I'm here,
Plumpy in disguise.
Who's this?
Me.
Okay.
Stay out here.
You just.
Hello, ma'am. Can I have medical attention, please?
Yes. Sunshine, can you come with me, please?
I'll come with you, yo.
Okay.
Stay out here.
Oh no, you do anything wrong, man. I'm gonna light you up, fool.
Come on, Meg.
No worries. Ma'am, it's me.
Plumpy? Plumpy, what are you doing?
I'm undercover.
Oh shit, yo, I was gonna put some bones to domes,
No,
bro.
don't put the words in me. It's your mayor, you idiot.
It's
Shit,
your
okay,
mayor.
Cool. I'm glad you're here, man. I was in trouble.
I heard. James
They're trying to
Dean
protect her. Yeah, but trying to protect her
People
solo.
need to stop talking about it. Everyone just needs to stop talking about it.
Okay, just breathe, ma'am. It's fine. What's going on?
Oh, honey. I got.
Mom, are you okay? You fucking coming or something?
No, I'm trying not to fucking. Okay, honey. I was
Then
lit
what?
on fire.
Is sunshine getting you off, Mom?
No, honey.
Is it,
No, what
is
the
it the purple
fuck?
hair?
Did you really need medical attention or not?
No, I came to see you.
Listen, man, somebody lit her on fire last night, bro.
And
Yeah,
shot
that's what James
me.
Dean told me.
Yeah. Same people that have
And
been
they've
messing with Bella and her cop boyfriend. Now they're
Okay,
after
so
Mom.
let's get to where they actually started really fucking with her. Where was it? It was a bit later. Come on, where is it? I think it was this episode. Where did it happen? I thought it happened in this episode. Maybe it didn't. She's just running and doing calls.
That's a whole.
Oh, maybe it didn't happen in this episode. But that's okay.
Yeah,
There
I got
was.
nothing. I don't
We'll just leave it
That's
up
usually,
here.
I'm usually a closer.
Oh dear.
There was a call. They started changing and disguising their voice and calling her and threatening her, saying we know exactly what's going on. Blah blah blah. Right. Let me see if there was anything significant
The
happened
story
in this one.
Was please don't come on a
Place.
So-
King.
This was Jen swearing that she was
Mine is
going.
what I feel like, but
Her and Jen ended up having a conversation
There's.
about how she was swearing that she would make sure that she was safe and protect her. And then, no, not this one. Cancel that one. Was it this one? Let's see.
Okay. What?
honey, right? Here's some of the question.
Ourselves.
Yeah, we'll see.
Make sure.
What's your last name?
Yeah.
Maybe it's this episode?
Weird.
Oh God.
I won't look.
In a little bit, honey.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen you like a fever.
What's your last name?
Little.
Oh, come on.
I appreciate it.
No, maybe it wasn't that one.
Okay, how about
Let's do this one. There was some episodes that are missing.
Things.
Come on.
Oh, okay. So this.
Looking extra hard to try.
She was called to a scene. And this is where some of this stuff started coming from too, where they were threatening her family. All kinds of shit was going on with this. But these are kidneys that were harvested from somebody. And the sign here says, "Here lies the kidney of Maverick Shields. Come pray with us."
Really?
This "come pray with us" is what Opus Dei would say.
Yeah, I believe it's a kidney.
Jen, I'll be back. I'm gonna go take care of the rings.
You got it.
So
We did
so there
last
was some
night.
of that stuff going on.
What's up? Very trrustworthy. So I would.
This is them
I'd rather
protecting.
not. But
Okay, that's totally fine.
We're leaving it in the.
Something.
Yep, here it is. This is the conversation. I think Jen and I were talking about this on the podcast the other day. Is so they had again. This was a 2-3 week storyline. They had the hospital patrolled with PD from all the different departments to protect her. This is Jen saying they're pulling out of that. They're stopping.
DOC is gonna go back to DOC, and we're leaving it in the detective's hand. So.
so what? Are you saying I'm by myself?
Unfortunately, that's not my call.
Whose call?
The detective
I know,
squad
right,
is gonna take
DG?
over. So, Shields and I'm sure I don't know how much he's gonna be involved, but yeah. So.
No, who made the call to get DOC out of here?
Okay. It wasn't my decision. I would have protected you till the day you didn't die. You know.
Didn't die.
I would have taken a bullet for you. But.
Can I ask who
Yeah.
made the decision to have DOC roll out of here?
They just want you to be. They want everything to go back to normal, much like Shield said the other day. He wants, you know, everything to kind of drop right now. Fuck off. Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry. It
Yeah.
definitely was not my call.
Opus Dei. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, honey.
You're very welcome. If you need anything, don't fear to reach
And
out.
the
I am
crazy
usually
thing-
around a
The
lot.
crazy
so.
thing is, even though they're saying they're pulling out of the hospital to not protect her, Jen used almost all of her
see you
duty
around, honey.
time to be
Yes,
near
ma'am.
the hospital, spying on it, still protecting her. That's what she was referring to. So she would go on the a construction site across the street and just watch her with a camera. So that construction site right over there, she used to just go hang over there.
Hello.
Hey, honey.
That's Jamesy.
So-
Yeah, what's going on?
They just pulled
Her grandson.
all of PD and DOC away from Pillbox and called off any protection for me any further.
Oh, do you want to be dropped off?
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I'm just saying that there's no one here at the hospital with me any longer. Per whoever made the call's decision.
Okay. I'll be there in a second.
All right.
We'll talk in face to face.
Thank you, hon.
So then let's see.
hang out with Doll.
Text back one.
Call right now.
I am.
Oh, Lincoln. I miss
Do you think the storm has
Lincoln.
passed, or has there been anything like?
I got a call today.
Lincoln and James
Yeah.
were best friends. Ah, Lincoln was so fun. I loved Lincoln so much.
Are they talking through some fancy voice changer?
Of course.
I was hoping there was
I'll give her
going to
some.
be a call from the person that was
Oh,
using the voice,
Missed it.
but I guess I can't find it.
Fine.
Never mind. So I couldn't find it. But here is the final episode of what everything that went down.
Pad.
They
do this and
set
have
up
PD
a plan.
We do this and have PD do this, and we buy monitors with
So here.
Go.
What's the number on that bad boy?
and
This is
Ash
the plan.
Flava
All right.
and Sassy and Chris Wallace. And if you recall, those 4 individuals were captured for setting up Watson and Bella. And when we interrogated them, they alluded that they were hired, as well as the interactions that you've had with everybody. They told
I
you
know,
they,
right,
they were
BG?
hired,
Right.
and that they weren't actually the masterminds behind all this. They were just getting paid to do so.
Right.
Well, today, again, I told them I don't believe them. They're full of shit. I told them that if they keep the shit up, they're looking at getting raided and all that shit. And we threatened them and all this stuff. And they have active warrants right now for doing some other shit. And Joe called and he said he wanted to meet. So we met, and he said, "Look, I want to clear my name and I want to prove half of the money."
Oh my.
Very that could. I'm gonna be one of the people location. If I
Here we
could
go.
dress up as PD, deliver you to them, and we'd be
Exactly
basically
my thoughts, honey.
yeah, which is why I'm going to be with you. I told him I would only do this if I could dress up as Chris Wallace. He has like a full fit. You can't even see his face. And he will be there with the whole team. They gave us the location, and I'm going to be with you in the vehicle when we scoop you up. We're going to agree to a spot, and we're going to basically just make it look like it's real. I'm going to be one of the people that come there and, take you hostage, quote unquote, put you in the vehicle and go to the location that we've agreed on with the individuals. If they do decide to screw us over, I'm going to have my panic. I'm going to stay on duty. And I also have all my officers on this, and they're going to be ready to go. And we're going to have trackers on all 4 individuals, Joe, Ash, Sassy, and Chris. So if in case this goes south, we can get a hold of them. And then we're going to have also officers staged at the meeting location where this person wants to take you from them, and then they said they want to reveal themselves to you. So this will be our opportunity to basically figure out who it is once and for all, and at the same time catch them.
All right.
So
how will I know that
with
it's you?
I'll probably when we actually pick you up, I'll probably tell you in my voice it's me.
All right.
But when we're at the meeting spot, of course, and everything, I'm not gonna say a single word.
This is where it gets really good, you guys. This gets so fucking good at this point.
Yeah, we already everybody
whole
when
setup.
we met with them, that was the plan, is that we're gonna be dressed up, and we're gonna be with them. So, like I said, if I wasn't there, we wouldn't have agreed to even, remotely consider this.
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna have to make it look like I'm being taken against my will, I would assume, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That way, if they do drive by, you know what I mean? It does look like you're getting taken hostage, but it's going to be quick. We're going to agree to a location. You're going to be there. We're just going to come in quick, put guns to you, cuff you, put you in the vehicle, and leave. Like I said, this is extremely risky.
Okay, so that's the plan.
Of it with you, all this good stuff, but it's
right.
And deliver her to the Vinewood Bowl.
Oh, there's K-Crack. So I was showing everyone's points of view.
From there.
I put together like a movie, right? So it was all these people's points of view.
At Vinewood. I have
so this is them setting up the plan.
I also have 2 plane officers in plain clothes.
And that's K-Cracked.
In local vehicles staged up at the Vinewood, and they're going to be hiding in the trunks of those vehicles in case something goes wrong.
God, okay, let me see if I can. This is Demeanor.
I'm also going to be dressed
this
up
is
as Chris Wallace, and I'm going to be going in
what
there,
was his
of
name?
course, not saying anything, and scooping
what was his name?
up with him. If something goes wrong, you guys have my tracker to be able to
Jen
figure
would
out
know.
where I'm at.
This is Jen.
Mama Naps has a tracker, and Joe, Ash,
this is Farva.
Sassy, and Chris Wallace.
This is
trackers
Knox.
on all of them, and they agreed to this.
No, this is not
so
Knox.
If something goes wrong, you know who to go
Oh,
after,
this is Too Short.
I'm
That's
not
his name.
gonna
That's
be
Too
on
Short.
Attack. Everybody
Jen.
needs to go to attack 4. Farva.
This is
Jen,
Reyes.
You know, Terry, you guys can take the lead while I
yeah,
jump on a
Farva, and I
different
think
tack.
this is Fernandez.
Nobody moves in until you guys.
This
see
is
my
Hoopty. You're
panic,
right, that's
or
Hoopty.
I put it up in PD.
I think this
chatter
is
to move in,
Fernandez.
okay, we have everybody bar.
All right. Side note here.
Okay, so let's
Mama.
get to.
People.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
James
he's gonna
Dean. This is James Dean's
be
old
watching.
ped.
15.6
Yes.
plus 1
Let's
is
see.
1076 to.
Look, James Dean.
You're gonna be safe.
Make sure he's got a harness.
It's risky,
You
but
got a harness?
I hope so.
That was his ped. That was his custom ped that he had. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Here we
man.
go. Here we go.
Excuse
So
me?
This is the setup. Here we go. This is the meat and potatoes of this storyline that happened right here.
10-4.
So she was supposed to go to McDonald's. Well, yeah, McDonald's. And grab some food, and they came in behind her.
Oh my God.
So this is all
Excuse
staged.
me? Oh, excuse me.
No. Out the fucking car. Out the fucking car.
Okay. All right. Calm down.
Face away from me. Face away from me.
Okay. All right.
Turn away.
And then there's
I'm
James
turned
back there trying to be hero because he doesn't know what's happening.
You guys know this is illegal. I'm on duty.
Who's
right
that
now.
guy?
Yo, what the fuck?
I'm on duty.
No, back it up.
Come on, get in there.
You better move around from this. You better move around for this.
You don't want it.
You don't want none of this. Back it up and stay out of it.
Yeah, you weren't in the city yet for this. This was
Put your gun away.
this was
Ashton, Joe,
the
keep the
end
gun on. We're
of.
getting the fuck out.
Was this the end of 2.5? This was before the trenches. So this was at the tail end of. Yeah, I think this is the tail end of 3.5. So before 4.0, which was the trenches. Yeah, because you
guys
see
know
it
this
says
is
at the bottom it
illegal.
says
I'm on
coming
duty right
soon.
now.
Aftermath from the trenches. So this was 3.5
Well, I don't exactly
at the
follow
tail
the
end
law,
before
man.
the switch over.
I kind of hate the law.
The law
Oh,
sucks.
fuck.
Fuck
I went the
12.
wrong way. I'm going the wrong way.
Fuck 12.
Yeah, fuck 12. Fuck LSD.
Fuck them donut-eating pigs.
I know. A lot of people miss Mama. So here is the entire setup that went down. This was so good. And it's going to show you points of view from a lot of people, different perspectives of people that were involved in this. So hang tight. This is like a movie. The last day of 3.5, right? So you were there from the day one of Trenches, which I miss Trenches. You've never seen this, DG? Well, enjoy the show. This was so good. This blew so many people's minds because nobody knew who was actually behind this. So this blew everyone's fucking mind. It was so good.
Wait, you weren't zip tied?
I'm on my knees. Lord have mercy.
Man.
Just breathe, Mama Naps. This will be all
I'm
right.
trying, honey.
There we go. Hold it together. You got this. At the end of the day, remember, we're here for you.
You better be.
No, this is Sassy. Jen is a cop undercover. She's handling it elsewhere.
I can see a total of 3 individuals, excluding Ash Farber, Joe DeLugo, and Shields.
The guy, it's okay. I can't say that right now. I'll say it after because it'll give it away.
Oh. Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh God. Oh.
Yeah, that was Sassy. Sassy's the one that did that.
Oh God. Please. Please don't hurt me, you guys.
So it's Sassy, Joe DeLugo, Chris Wallace, and Shields undercover.
Not me you gotta worry about, Mama.
We just do what we're hired to do, Mama Naps.
Oh, okay.
God, the sounds of the background door opening and closing in the stream is insane. Here it comes.
Sorry, Purple.
Who are you?
Just no, like Mama, I said, as promised.
What?
Just no, Mama. I'm sorry.
Wait a second. Who are you? Bella.
Bella,
what are you doing?
it was fucking Bella the whole time.
Sorry for what?
I had to do this, Mama.
For what?
I had to do this, Mama. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck did I ever do to you, honey? Whoa, Bella,
What
come
you
on
did
now.
to somebody else, Mama.
What did I do? Tell me, please.
I really like your hair, Bella.
Hold on a minute,
I'm just
honey.
gonna let you know,
really
Mama,
nice
right
today.
now.
Yeah, I like that.
You're not
color,
gonna
Bella.
remember anything.
No,
after
honey.
tonight.
I just need to know what's going on here. You gotta tell me this. Why is this fucking happening right now?
Keep those comms up. Alright, all units move in. Get units on both sides. We got one black over here on that.
Wait a second. Hold on.
I need you to.
did this to yourself, Mommy.
How?
Oh,
You
wait a
did this
second. We're using the wrong one. Hold on. Because it's supposed to have that. Hold on. Okay, let's go back.
You guys.
Right here. It's supposed to have its additional perspectives.
Taken hostage at McDonald's. A 911 call about it.
So that means they should be on the way here.
Alpha 1 plus 1 will be heading to McDonald's to tell them we're looking into it.
Sorry, there was additional perspectives that I needed to include. Okay, so get on. Here we go.
Be advised, the vehicles have just pulled up just now. We're going to have a white G-Wagon, the 350Z, and the black Supra are all here. They're going to be positioned at the stage area. Looks like we got a total of five or so suspects. 10-4. Honestly, this parking lot's a good position for us to stage up at anyway. We're not that far from the place.
So it's like the comms that were going on in the background.
It's not possible.
At 10-4. They've got Mama placed in the middle of the stage.
Oh shit! They about to
Got 3
execute her.
individuals with class 2s pointing guns at her.
Oh shit! God, my dick is getting hard from all this excitement.
So much going on, dude. You don't even want to look back here.
That's BBG.
Hey, to be honest, this shit might actually work, bro. We got them surrounded.
Yep.
You know, you just think about surrender. Oh, clap. You. Here you go, 20. Wait, you weren't zip tied?
I'm on my knees. Lord have mercy.
Man,
Just breathe, Mama Naps. This will be all
I'm
right.
trying, honey.
There we go. Hold it together. You got this. At the end of the day, remember, we're here for you.
You better be.
So
Okay,
just to
so I think it
confirm.
was there. Okay. Okay, so right from here, right? Here we go.
Sorry, Purple.
Who are you?
All this because they didn't know it was
Like
Bella.
I said,
Nobody knew
as
who it
promised.
was.
What?
Just no, Mama. I'm sorry.
Wait a second. Who are you? Bella. Bella, what are you doing?
Sorry, Mama.
Sorry for
I
what?
had to do this, Mama.
For what?
I had to do this, Mama. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck did I ever do to you, honey? Whoa, Bella,
It's what
come
you
on
did
now.
to somebody else, Mama.
What did I do? Tell me, please.
I really like your hair, Bella.
Hold on a minute,
I'm just
honey.
gonna
Hair
let you
looks
know,
really
Mama,
nice
right
today.
now.
Yeah, I like that.
You're not
color
gonna
in the
remember anything.
No,
after
honey.
tonight.
I just need to know what's going on here. You gotta tell me this. Why is this fucking happening right now?
So Shields pressed his panic, which was the call to move in.
Units on both sides.
Yeah, one black over here on up.
Keep those comms up.
Alright, units, all units move in.
This was Bella's boyfriend. That's what I was about to say. The guy sitting in that car, that is Bella's boyfriend coming to find this.
Over here on up.
I think you know why, Mama.
What? No, I need you
did
to.
this to yourself, Mommy.
How?
You did this to yourself.
What the?
And I'm so
Anybody
sorry.
else hear that?
Mama.
Cops?
Yeah,
The fuck?
You're fucking kidding me.
What?
Who fucking called the cops?
Get out. Get out.
Leaving.
Air 1 plus 1 on scene.
Yeah, they're getting in cars.
They had PD on the roof and all kinds of craziness.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh my god. Wait, please.
Drop
please.
it or I'll shoot her.
No, please don't. Please, Bella,
Fucking
Bella.
shoot her.
Bella, we can talk about this. We can talk about this,
Don't
honey.
understand, Mama. I had to do it.
Why?
I had to do it, Mama. I had
Bella,
to do it.
You need to
I
tell.
had to do it.
What is going on,
You
honey?
don't- I had to do it. If I don't do it, he'll kill her.
Who?
He'll kill her. I had to. Just let me
Stop, Bella, please.
I have to
Bella,
let me
don't do
shoot
this.
her.
Bella, don't do this. Bella.
If I don't do this, he'll kill her.
Bella, please don't do this, honey.
And then a high-speed chase ensues.
Black Lambo.
Alright, which vehicles are we targeting, guys?
Black Lambo, shields put in the sky.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Please don't do this.
I'm so sorry.
No, honey. Come on now.
Please.
No,
Yes, it was her daughter's life that was
Thank
being
you.
threatened.
Okay.
And that's why she had to do all this.
Oh my god. Oh. Thank you.
Ava. Uh-huh.
Where do I go? Where do you need me to go?
Just stay right here.
Okay.
Go ahead and cuff her.
Oh god.
Anyone on the black Lambo?
I had a black Supra.
About fucking gun away.
No,
Put the
It
fucking gun
wasn't
away.
supposed to be this way.
Put the fucking
It
gun
wasn't
away,
supposed
Bella.
to be this way. He's going to kill her.
There's still a white Benz there and a black and
fucking
yellow
gun away, Bella.
sports car.
Well, you've got to talk to us. Bella, put that fucking gun away. That's all I ask. Alright.
You could chase the other vehicles, but we're gonna let them go.
The person that we want is in there. It's gonna be Bella from EMS. You guys can move in and cuff her.
Oh my god, she was behind all this.
Yeah, Bella Thompson.
Oh, hey.
Wait.
So black Supra's good.
10-4, black Supra, red
Yep.
50Z. They're
Yep.
good to leave.
Wait, Bella is in EMS?
The
She's
vehicle
EMS?
in question is going to be the black and yellow vehicle on scene. That's going to be the one that you want to check and take pictures. Don't worry about the white G-Wagon.
Holy shit! A corrupt
Wait.
EMS!
Which
Okay,
was
it
illegal.
actually kind of makes
Alright,
sense
somebody come
though.
over here.
Like,
Yeah.
against
How the
city
fuck
rules.
They always know that, like her position. You know what I mean?
Bella, you gotta tell us what's going on.
So she ended up getting approval from staff to pull off this storyline, I think, because it was against city rules to be a corrupt
The
EMS.
right to return if one's bed worker will not appoint one to me. Understand the right is red.
So that's how that all went down. It blew everyone's mind, and I think the staff was allowing it to happen because obviously this was the end of 3.5. We were gearing up for 4.0. City was slow.
If you can't tell us who, then
So
what do we
this
have to
big
work with?
storyline really kept the city alive until we were able to switch over. And I think staff was just like, you know what? Keep it going. This is too good. Keep it going.
Oh, careful.
Yeah, they were good with it. The fact that there was a story that was
God,
keeping
I
the
had my
city
phone
really, really involved.
Oh, shit.
Exactly, Kinetic.
Go
Yes,
up.
exactly. So I think they were letting this all slide. But it's also why it was so mind-blowing because it was like you weren't allowed to be a corrupt EMS. You were barely allowed to be a corrupt
The
cop.
vehicle that's left behind is going to be the one.
So
that
it
you
was
guys
like a
want, the black and yellow
huge
colored
deal.
vehicle. It's going to be Bella Thompson's
Huge
vehicle.
deal. And this again, this went on for
Run that plate,
almost
take pictures,
3
check the
weeks.
vehicle, and take,
This
Bella to,
storyline. So this
MRPD
was
for
the this was the wrapping up of that
Well, she's
storyline that
arrested,
took
but
place.
We'll also question her down there on the motive behind
And
all
then
Not you, honey.
there was also
Not you, honey. You should probably hold off on saying anything.
I don't really need to go through that right now. The interrogation that took place.
Give me one reason. Nothing you have. I knew what would happen.
Hold on, Mama. What I send?
Oh yeah, this
They know her.
this was being sent that her
Yeah,
family
Vic
was
the one
still
that told
being
me not to
threatened,
tell.
right?
There was a blood trail from that gravestone that I showed you.
So it wasn't over. That was the
what's her
thing.
name?
Is Bella was behind it, but this still wasn't
And
over.
it led to this.
Oh my God.
So Alex Shields, which is that officer, me, Maverick, his
Did you,
son, Maverick
show
Shields,
this
and
to-
Donald
to
Plump.
Shields?
No, it's in PD pictures. They know her.
She was,
about it.
yes, DG.
Oh my God.
Vic took pictures. I wasn't meant to tell you.
They're threatening Plumpy. Oh my God.
Yeah, they're after you, Plump, Maverick, and Shields.
But if Maverick's body parts are still here and it says soon, does that mean he's still alive?
Or did they get Matt? Well, it does say soon.
Oh my God.
So we gotta figure out.
Anyway,
what those
so there's
get.
that, right? She's still getting threatened.
Can't keep doing.
Did.
But I don't trust you. I don't trust.
Shit! This was all your
fault. You weren't there for me to bring
Smoke
me
one step at a time. You could have one
Nothing
step out of
Yes,
and told us the truth. What you did.
but I don't trust you. I don't trust.
All right, I'm gonna let this
Well,
run
it's
for a
gonna be
second. I'm gonna run to the
hard for
restroom.
us
This is
to
a
trust
good
you,
ass
isn't it?
interrogation. So I'm gonna run to the
After what
restroom
we
and let
just
this play
saw
for a few minutes,
today.
okay?
You have
And then
no.
your real killer is gonna be still on the streets.
Well,
And
we take it one step
Nothing,
out
you're
of a
gonna have the
time.
wrong person behind bars.
Bella, we take it one step at a time. You could have came to us and we could have helped you at that time. At this point, it's too late.
Where were you when they took my kidneys? Where were
I
you
was
when they burnt right
smoking
in front
hookah.
of me?
I wasn't on duty. I was smoking
my
hookah.
Point, you weren't there.
Look,
How
I
did
know.
I know you're gonna be there to be there for my daughter when you weren't there for me the last fucking.
Well, how the fuck are you going to be there for your daughter if you're in goddamn jail, Bella? Huh? Have you thought about that? You
Yes,
committed
I
a act of violence.
I fucking did, Shield. That's why it's fucking sister.
Bullshit out, Bella. You did
fucking know
this.
shit,
You're behind
Shield.
all this shit. This
Fuck
was all
you,
your
Shield.
setup.
You fucking
You were
don't
jealous
know
of Mama
shit.
Naps' big old titties after her goddamn boob job that you wanted to kill her.
Shields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Mama
is this
Naps
Jesus?
does have, she does have big titties. Just saying.
Yeah, she's jealous of the boob job that Mama Naps just got to the point where she was willing to fucking kill her. Unfucking believable.
Fucking lies. It's all lies.
It's not fucking lies.
Lies.
Admit it. You were behind this.
Big titties.
You did it. All over some goddamn amazing looking knockers.
Amazing.
Admit it, Bella. You did it. Say it. I fucking did it because I was jealous of her huge, fucking luscious, amazing knockers.
Milky.
That's right. Milky knockers. Say it.
She's a cougar.
Come on, Bella. You could have came up something better than James Dean, her own grandson that was with her day in and day out at Pillbox, protecting her.
Wow. Who's the detective now?
Definitely not you,
That
Bella.
closer to her. Think of it. He's with her all the fucking time. He will know where she is, so someone could snatch her up. Think of it, Shield.
He was out there protecting her. He fucking put the 911 to police when she got snatched up. Why would he fucking do that, huh? If he didn't want her to die, why would he let us know? Why would he let us know as soon as she got snatched up?
Why? Why would I do it?
Because of her knockers. We established that. The motive is her tits. Mama Naps'
Go
tits.
to prison for life because apparently you think I'm jealous of her knockers?
Or another theory here, okay? Work with me here. Listen, hear me out. You're trying to get the commissioner position. You're trying to get the fucking commissioner position, so you wanted to take out your biggest competition, which is Mama Naps. Huh? Oh, the plot twist. That's what it was. It was the combination of the knockers and the commissioner position, wasn't it?
Where's James?
I texted him.
Because I was freaking out because as soon as you left, James followed you.
Yeah, I told him to make sure I got to the place okay. I didn't want them to
Okay.
intercept.
Hey, Mama.
Where are you?
In front of Pillbox.
Okay, I'm coming down there.
Alright, see you in a minute.
Yeah, let's go back downstairs.
He's downstairs right now.
This is some crazy shit.
This is too crazy.
Ain't no fucking way, man.
You think you know a person?
Right? Unbelievable. Oh my god, my head is spinning right now. Hey.
Oh, Mima, that scared the shit
is
out of
that?
me.
Who is that?
That's...
Oh, the white G-Wagon?
God damn. It's the new hire? Is that the new employee?
No.
No.
Who is that?
No, the
I
white
thought it
white
was
car?
Bill. I thought it was Bill because he's wearing a scarf, but I guess not.
Wait, that might be the
Probably-
weird guy that ran past earlier.
Maybe we should probably fire Bill too. Now that we're talking about it.
Yeah, go ahead. I haven't heard a damn
Okay,
thing.
sorry, I'm
ain't
back.
seen from that dude in a while.
All right, so I don't.
Was that what it is?
There was a lot more interrogation
See with my own eyes,
that
Bella.
took place.
Kill, so you don't doubt me.
the full fucking story, do you, Mama? You don't know the pain I've gone through, the threats I've got to suffer through, and the fact that I could lost my daughter.
Send it.
Gosh, the
I don't
RP that
wanna
was
blame
happening.
you,
Hey,
Bella.
Marky, what the fuck did I join in? So we're going over the
Of course
lore
I have.
of
You're the one that held
Mama
the gun to my
right
fucking
now.
head.
We're going over the lore of Mama and stuff that started happening. So this is
I'm sorry.
almost 2 hours in on some of the backstory, but
believe
we
a
haven't
word
even
she
gotten
said.
to the big one yet, which I think we're done with this one. So you guys get a gist of that whole thing, right? The end. But there was still stuff happening, so it was like, is it really, or you know? So there was that, right? And now we're going to get into the next bit of storyline here of oops, let me pull that back up and pause that. Turn our music back on. So now that's a rundown of Mama doing a lot of, they were talking about Mama Nap's knockers. Yes. So the funny thing about that, when I got this ped made, I should say this. Well, I had this ped created. I never requested boobs. You killed the Cricket Crew RP. Oh, that's what we're about to get into. So I never requested boobs when I had this character created. It was just, you know, the clothes and stuff like that. And then when the ped finally got put in, she had those big ass titties. So everyone had to make comments about her titties from that point forward. And I just rolled with it. I was like, okay, my character got a boob job. Nothing I can do about it now, right? So now we're going to get into the good old meat and potatoes of what you guys are probably wanting to see is, where did Red start coming from, right? Where was Red actually created? So there's already been a little bit of history established here of stuff that Mama's gone through. Just a little bit. It's not all of it, but what I unfortunately I didn't start really saving all of my VODs until a significant time after this thing took place with Cricket Crew, or also known as Opus Dei. They didn't really establish themselves as Opus Dei until a bit later. Everyone just called them Cricket Crew. And Adam Hunter was a part of that Cricket Crew. So I really didn't start saving my VODs until a significant amount of time later. So there's a lot of stuff that went down that I don't have anymore, unfortunately. But what I do have, I can show you. And what we're gonna go into it right here. We're gonna jump right into it. Adam Hunter, introducing Adam Hunter into the lore here, who he was, what he did to her. And this is where Mama starts breaking down so badly, starts losing her mind, starts going so crazy that we start now getting into the creation of Red. Yeah, big shout out to Adam Hunter. That guy, I don't know if he's popped into chat like a couple of times, but it's the Meridian. If you ever see the Meridian in my chat, that's Adam Hunter. And he is an amazing fucking role player. I miss RPing with that guy so much. You are about to be introduced to Adam Hunter. And what happened prior to this, so that you understand, because I didn't save the whole VOD, unfortunately. Just the highlight. But I've gotten better at that in recent days. So now obviously all my VODs are being saved and shit like that. I wish I would have thought to do it back then. But what happened prior to this is there was an outbreak of sickness in the city. And this was the first time the script was used of people where they would throw up and they would get random coughing fits and stuff, like, you know, like a virus going around. And so they introduced this script, and it got really bad to the point where if you were in a high-speed chase as a criminal and you got sick and started throwing up, you couldn't drive. Or if you got dizzy and started having dizzy spells, it affected a lot of the Crim RP because they needed medicine to make it stop. And so he went to the hospital. Adam Hunter went to the hospital and demanded a stockpile of this medication, which was not allowed. If anyone got sick, they had to come to the hospital and they had to be treated there at the hospital. No one was allowed to take more than one dose of medication home with them, in a sense. and he wanted a stockpile to give his crew the advantage of avoiding the sickness, or being able to combat the sickness with doing the criminal RP that they were doing. So he came to her and he asked her, and she refused. And he pulled out a Molotov on hospital property and threatened to throw it at her, to which she flexed her panic. And cops showed up and swarmed the hospital, and he took off in a high-speed chase and got away. Little did she know that he was stalking the hospital, waiting for her to get off duty. Yeah, everyone took it. That was during, yes, you're right. Exactly, Boogie. It was during COVID. And so everyone did take it very serious. So, so he had stalked the hospital. He was watching for her to get off duty. And this ends up happening. He basically follows her home. And here we go with Adam Hunter's introduction. This is her house. This is where Mama lived. A lot of RP happened here. There he is.
Put your fucking hands up, woman! Do not go inside that house!
Are you kidding me right now?
You walk down these steps right fucking now.
Are you kidding me right now?
You walk right down these steps.
Honey.
You think that you could just call the police on me and get away with it?
Honey, you had what looked like a bomb in your hand. I was just protecting myself.
You were what? You were protecting yourself after I had... Listen to me, woman! After I had put the Molotov away.
No. I had flexed it one time as soon as you pulled it out.
I see. You had no faith in an unstable man like me to de-escalate the situation?
Honey.
Actually, that doesn't make sense, does it?
No, it doesn't, Adam.
What point is, listen to me, I'm very unstable, and you did something to an unstable man. You thought you were gonna get away with the woman?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You know who I am, right, Mama?
I know who you are.
Have you not treated my victims in the past?
And I have treated you multiple times.
And never did I ever think, Mama, that you would be one of my victims. You know that?
Adam, we're not doing this.
We're not?
You can't. Please don't do this.
I can't do this, or I shouldn't do this. I need to. Your wording is very important here.
I'm saying you should not do this.
I should not. Tell me why shouldn't I? I would like. You know what? Take a seat, Mama. And you know how I want you to take my seat. All right.
Where do you want me to sit?
Just right here on the ground. Right here on the ground's fine. Okay. Just the nice seat.
Yeah,
there you go.
All
right. Perfect. Now talk to me, Mama. Okay. Why do you believe that today I shouldn't have to hurt you?
He is so good at playing such an evil character.
After you threatened to, go. Sorry. Go on. I interrupted. I apologize.
I'm just trying to ask kindly for you to not hurt me, honey.
To kindly not hurt you. It sort of sounds like you're asking for mercy.
Very much so.
Where was the mercy when a cop threatened to put handcuffs around my hands?
I didn't know that they were going to
put me away.
I did not know that. I felt
You
bad,
did not know?
actually.
You felt bad!
I did, because you did put it away. I'd already flexed my panic by that point, but you did put it away.
And you had every instance within that moment to maybe call the police department, like, hey, there is no longer any danger. Or, hey, I know I called you guys here, but it's completely fine.
I did.
And when I look back at you, Mama...
I tried to just
No,
what
Mama. When I look back at you and I asked you, and I think you knew exactly what I was trying to get through to you, if I really did have that Molotov out, and woman, you raised your voice and you said it proudly that I had that Molotov, and I threatened to burn the beautiful green grass that
you loved to hate him. Yes,
I just said you had it in your hand.
I had it in my hand. That's fair. Not that it matters. They still chased me anyways.
Adam, I'm sorry, honey.
No. Listen to me, Mama. Listen to me. I need you to understand now, okay? That
shit, you
not
guys.
only did you put your own life at risk, not only did you put the members and the employees of the Pillbox Medical Center at risk, but even the fellow members of the police department at risk. Do you understand me?
Candace loves to hate, let's be real.
There are some things you just fucking let go. There are just some people.
She's a very passionate
that don't
viewer. Yes.
Let go. And as much as you should have let go in that moment, you angered an individual who doesn't let go, especially of grudges, Mama. Now, I'm gonna make you a deal.
Okay.
Let me hear it. No, you have something to say. I'm a fair individual. I'll let you have your piece. Go on.
This is the first time that anything like this has ever happened between you and I, correct? I'm here to help the city. I'm not here to harm people. Everyone to me, I consider worthy and equal to me. I'm not above anybody. I don't think anyone's below me at all. Every person I treat fairly and kindly. It doesn't matter who you are to me.
That's very true. That, I did absolutely believe that up until just many minutes ago. And I'm just... Mama, I'm distraught. I feel betrayed. The very person who was meant to pick me up every time I'm shot down by the police or fellow citizens of the city. You're the one that's always brought me up, and now today you are the one sending me to jail.
I did not know that was going to happen, honey. I thought once they got there and I explained that it was just going to be code 4 and they were going to leave.
Oh, that's what you told them that they should do? Because it didn't look like that's what they were doing.
No, but when they got there, they would have understood the situation wasn't as threatening as I originally thought.
I see. And did you make any plea during that entire time to, say, no need for this to escalate? There's no Molotov? Instead, you persisted. You insisted that I had this Molotov.
Because you did.
I did.
Mazel tov, Molotov, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever semantics, right? At the end of the day, I don't know, I really thought you were one of the few people in this city that I actually have respect for. And that's weird coming out of my mouth. And that's because you are the only reason why I get to continue rummaging my dirty hands within people. Because you're the person that patches them back up and sends them right back to me.
And what do you think is going to happen if you hurt me today?
Well, that comes down to the potential agreement I'm gonna make with you.
Oh.
You paying attention, Mama?
I'm paying attention.
Now, there are many beautiful, young men and women that work down at the Pillbox Medical Center, right? And I did say that you endangered their lives, and you're a smart person, and I think you can agree that by recent circumstances and series of events, you did endanger their lives. Wouldn't you agree?
I endangered their lives.
Good. Are you asking? Are you telling me? Yeah, you did.
How?
Yeah, you did.
Explain.
How? I'll tell you how. Because you are a representation of that institution, okay? You doing what you did as one of the chiefs over there shows me that's what everybody else should have done there. And if that's something that they're always gonna do, oh, Mama.
Protect themselves?
What I'm about to do to you today? No.
What you're about to do?
There was no need to protect yourself. I had put the Molotov away.
Honey, I can't.
Now, here's what I can do.
A panic. I'm sorry.
No, I know. But when the police came, you had multiple opportunities to, hey, there's nothing to worry about. You guys can leave. They walked up to me. Hey, guys, nothing to worry about. You guys can leave. They threatened to put handcuffs and detain me. Hey, guys, nothing to worry about. You can leave. But not at any one of those moments did you utter those words. Instead, all I heard was, yes, officer, he had a Molotov. And I think what it is I'm trying to make clear to you is that just because the grass around you may be green, just because the white coat that I'm wearing right now protects you inside of those walls over there that you treat the many citizens of the world, the moment you step out, you're the same as the rest of us. Consequences are there for your actions. You understand that, right?
I do understand that, yes.
Good. Now, I can't just let you go, so I have to now give you an ultimatum. Now, it's either I hurt every single member and I let you go of the Pillbox Medical Center, or I only hurt you alone today.
There's no one else even on duty right now, honey.
Oh, it's hilarious you think that this is just a today thing. Mama, I will spend the next weeks, months, years even if
Why would
terrorizing
you drag
that
them
institution.
into this? They had nothing.
Because
to
it's
do
gonna
with this.
hurt you, Mama. That's why. It's gonna hurt you ultimately.
There it is. And it's not. He says more. Don't worry.
They're gonna scream, beg, and cry. Why? Why, Adam? Why me? What did I do? I'm just gonna smile as I have my pretty little fingers wrapped around their heart. And as I feel that heartbeat, I'm gonna tell them, oh, do you? Please tell me. Tell me. Let me hear this.
Well, I mean, we can refuse medical treatment.
That was
You
a
can
bad thing.
refuse
That was a bad
medical
thing to
treatment
say.
if you deem it necessary.
If you're going to threaten me or my staff, then yes.
I see, Mama.
And I don't want
You
it to
think-
come to that, honey. Look, people.
So
make
you think you should
mistakes.
get away with your actions today? You don't think you're worthy of punishment?
I think one time a mistake can be forgiven.
One time a mistake can be forgiven.
Give somebody a second chance.
Second chances.
never had a
second
second chance?
chances. Absolutely not. I wish I had second. No, that's a lie. I've had second chances before. But I'm also a horrible motherfucker that only cares for himself and doesn't really have empathy for those around me. But who
How
knows?
many
Maybe
second
you bring up
chances
a
have
valid
I
point.
helped you get by saving your
That's a good
life?
point. That's a good point, Mama. You put me in a hard spot now. Because my sadistic side wants nothing more than to watch you suffer in, you know, an ungodly amount of pain, and then my more rational side is telling me, don't do that. You know, this is also the woman that has given you second chances.
Well, then lean more towards your rational side, honey.
Yeah, but every time I do that, people walk away smiling, and I don't like it when people smile, Mama.
I'm not gonna smile.
How about we work out a different agreement?
Like what?
A number of medicine. Under the counter, no one needs to know.
I can't do that.
Hold on. Without me distributing it, of course. And that is a word that I'll have. No one will get it. It won't be sold to anybody. It'll be merely for personal use. I won't even ask for an ungodly amount. All I ask for is 3. I think that's a fair price for your life.
3 individual, 1 of each.
Let's just do just the vomiting, because I'm pretty sure that is the only one that actually deteriorates your health and puts you down, right?
And what happens if people find out that I did this? I could lose my job.
No one would find out, Mama. You not only would get to keep your life, but you get to not only save this, you know, this potential relationship that's blossoming here between you and I, but, you know, let's say I'd lean more kindly towards you in the future if potential altercations were to occur again. You can look at this as an opportunity for you to suffer a horrible death, which you may or may not wake up from, or a potential way to have one of the most vile serial killers in the city not really have it out for you anymore. Anymore, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Mama. I look at you guys at that center, and I hate that, you know, even though I love it, you send them back to me. I realize we're on a planet of almost 8 billion people. There's never any shortage of people I want to kill, and every time you save them, they're just happy, and they're just, thank you, Mama, thank you, EMS, and I just hate it. Like, you should have fucking died, but that's besides the point. So what do you say? 3 of the vomiting medicine.
I guess I don't have a choice.
Okay, Mama. And like I said, my word, that's one thing that I hold true to every man on this planet.
But you understand that
is a man's
this
word.
isn't gonna happen again.
Oh, of course. This is only happening because of recent events. I'm not going to make this a reoccurring trend. I told you I'm a very fair individual.
So what happens when you run out of the 3 bottles?
Oh, then I'll just come back to you if I am sick again. The only reason why I want these 3 bottles, if I'm in the middle of a very important situation and I become sick, or any of the people around me become sick, I can't have them dying. And I need that medicine on standby.
Yeah, it
And I'm
did
not
kill
gonna delay
you
what's going on in front of me just to rush the
if you didn't
pillbox.
get medical
Do you understand
treatment.
what I'm saying?
Oh, so if you're in the process of murdering someone else, you want to make sure you're
Absolutely.
not
It'd be a
stopping
shame if I
them.
dropped dead in front of him. Yeah.
So me giving you these medications would assist in someone's murder, possibly.
No, it could be even as simple as me shopping at Walmart.
Didn't know we had Walmart.
You know, wherever it may be. I don't stay in the city all the time. I might travel out.
So
I think it's a fair price for your life.
It would be if you hadn't told me that part.
It's either that or I'm going to throw this Molotov at you today.
But what you're asking me to do is potentially set you up to basically have medication on standby so that if something happens, you can continue with your quote-unquote business.
Yeah, whatever that business may be, whether it be good or bad, Mama, it is none of your business.
Well, unfortunately, I know what kind of business you're in.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, I haven't hurt many people in the past few months, and I think you can attest to that.
Well, that I'm aware of, that you've come
Well, that
out
you're
and
aware of
claimed.
course. Sure, but I'm also a very honest individual, and my days of rummaging through the people's insides are of no more.
My phone's
I don't partake
ringing.
in such
Hold on,
activities.
my phone's ringing.
Oh my God, Corny and
you're
Mama.
obviously going to, yeah.
Hold on.
Cool. Nope. All right, here's what I'm gonna need you to do.
Oh, I
Good.
texted.
I don't want you
That's
taking
right.
too much time on the phone.
I
Simple
texted
hang up.
Plumpy help.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna bring you to my friend who's on the radio, and then we're gonna go have this discussion at a private place because I don't like the way this conversation's going right now. Okay.
Oh, honey.
All right, I need you to stand up for me. There you go.
My phone is
So a manhunt in
That's
I shouldn't
fine.
say a search party ensued.
I got Mama now.
hit him.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm really sorry. I'll send you a GPS where to come.
But I was in handcuffs, so I couldn't answer the phone.
You know, it's a shame. I really thought this would have been a nice, swift conversation the moment you were leaning towards my rational side, and now I don't care about the medication. Now it sounds like there's a larger agenda here.
Why? What kind of a larger agenda is there?
Or more so, preventing me doing my business, whether it be good or bad.
Honey, you murder innocent people.
which I take great joy in, I'll admit, but
Well, I mean, that
I
goes
sometimes do
against-
good.
Do you? Like what?
Yeah, I do charity work. Here's the thing. There's a lot of children in the world who are raised in a very horrible way, and they end up becoming really happy people and don't like the happy people they end up becoming, Mama. So, you know what I do? I go to these children in the South Side, and I give them classes. I sit them down, and I essentially educate the youth, teaching them, basically allowing myself to teach posterity how future generations, you know, the route that we've come as humanity, I don't agree with, and I think
Yes,
change
Buggy.
is required.
Okay.
And I think with me teaching the youth, I have hope for posterity. Wouldn't you?
Yes.
I'm so we're getting somewhere. Oh my God, Mama, I am so proud of you.
Well, at this point, I'm just trying to say stuff that's gonna get me killed.
Now, do you think what you just said is gonna continue that?
What?
Now I have to take everything you say with a grain of salt now. Tell Mama, we're gonna have an absolutely fantastic time together.
Adam, please, honey.
It's okay! It's okay, Mama.
No, it isn't.
We're going to have a fantastic time, okay?
So let's start getting to. Uh-oh.
Me many times, but you and I have never had a moment like this.
No, I've
And,
done my best to avoid you, I guess, and not try to piss you off.
Well, it seems that fate has brought you and I together. You really wanted to do.
No, I'm sorry.
Do I have to blow your fucking brains out?
Oh yeah.
is that today I will
Right here.
educate you. I will teach you things that you've never been educated about before. Oh my lord.
Who the fuck?
Help!
Okay.
That was stupid of
Now-
me.
now tell me,
That was really stupid.
Was that something you really wanted to do?
No. I'm sorry.
Do I have to blow your fucking brains out right this second?
No. I'm sorry.
Just simple splash all over the fucking windows in here.
No.
And I promise you, as I'm picking right through your fucking brains, I would disassemble every body part of yours and mail them back to your son. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay. Good. So if somebody drives by, instead we're having a great, joyful ride together, right?
She was such a
Good,
snitch
good.
back then. Mama was such a
really
snitch.
Really glad.
Damn it, I thought that was Plump.
Gosh, Mama, I'm really excited. You know, in all my years of honestly hurting people, I've never come across the opportunity to hurt someone who saves life. It's always been people who essentially takes life.
Okay, but think about regret. What if you end up having regret after this, honey? Think of the long-term effects that this could have.
The long-term effects.
I mean,
woman, I was a part of the individuals who had ripped out an entire baby out of a pregnant woman. I was a part of the individuals that pulled out the rib cage of a poor woman out in the way of angel wings.
I know.
You think I'm a man that covets empathy or is capable of ever feeling regret?
No, you're not.
No.
I
So
was
please,
the
let's
one
not kid ourselves.
that was on both of those scenes to save those lives.
Really? Then do I have so much to talk to you about? Listen, my craftsmanship and work that I put in that day, oh my lord. You gotta tell me some of our best work.
Yes, she should.
Steve-O! Hey, it's freaking Knox Hunter. Wait, yeah, your last name was Hunter too, wasn't it? Knox is in the chat. Mama's right hand at the hospital.
Please don't do this, Adam.
It's okay. It's okay. Shh. It's alright. I know you're terrified. I know the urge to cry is coming inside of you, and whether you may want to admit it or not, you might be in denial. There is a huge possibility that your feeble, miserable, pathetic life is finally going to come to an end today.
Honey, what is this city gonna do? What are you gonna do without me at the hospital?
Isn't that the beauty of it? Isn't that what makes this so amazing? That no one will ever get to be saved ever again if you potentially die today?
What about you? What about your lives?
Mama, please. I've looked into the darkness and I thought I knew what absolute darkness looked like, but there's a reason why I stopped taking organs, Mama. Because I realized that there was something just as dark that even I couldn't attain.
What was that?
My own death.
This guy.
Isn't that horrible, Mama? If I die, people will cease to suffer in the city. That is something I am truly afraid of.
So, then why would you get...
In order to continue suffering, I need to stop the person saving everybody else, Mama.
Okay, but what's gonna happen if you get rid of the person that's gonna save your life?
Oh, I'll be fine, Mama.
What if you're not? What if one day your ribcage gets ripped out or something and you need a doctor like myself to save your life?
Well, Mama, that just happens to be fate then. Means my ticket was punched in. Means my time on this planet is over.
And you'd be okay with me being out of the picture if it meant I could have saved you?
Are you telling me you're the only one capable of saving me? There aren't many other individuals at the Pillbox Medical Center.
I have trained that entire staff.
That's very true. Mama, I'd like you to take a seat.
I never got that
Now
clip.
you see
That
this
would have been
individual
on your
here?
side.
He's really bright, isn't he? Super fucking bright.
I can't sit down.
You can't sit down?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, let me move my car.
You want to try again?
Still can't sit down.
Do you know what kind of car? Go check it out. You didn't do anything you shouldn't have you?
No.
Is somebody in there?
There's there's a search party for her happening right now. So
Mama, you
they're
wanna know
starting
how
to pick up
fantastic
on the
this is?
fact.
What?
Someone right above us is cooking methamphetamines right now.
What?
That's right. They're in a van right now.
Oh. Okay, so leave them be.
No, it means I take you with me.
Oh,
Let's move location.
Do you still have it? If you still have it, yeah, send
Mama,
it to
this
me.
is starting to turn into something a lot extra.
It doesn't have to. And
yeah,
it
I'm
doesn't
already
have to.
It's James Dean in a meth van? That's interesting.
It was James?
Yeah, James was there. Someone who could have saved you. I'm so glad I left, Mama. Isn't that
James
fantastic?
Was right above her.
Oh my god. I just realized there are friends and family I could go after too.
No, do not. This is... Adam, don't. Your quarrel is with me,
what?
only me.
Only you. Just follow me, I'll find a good spot. Oh, mama.
Please, Adam, don't do this.
You know, I'm going to give you an opportunity to save your life.
Okay.
But while we get there, I want you to think very carefully what your life is worth. Okay? And by the time we get there, and if I don't hear why it's truly, worth, continuing, then I'm going to end it. Okay, Mama?
What I've given you isn't already enough?
Absolutely not. You don't think I've heard the same charade from everybody else in the city? Been here for over 3 years. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. We'll be careful where we're at, over there.
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
We're good. Actually, they won't look somewhere in between the trees here, unless a murder kitty comes after us. Take the risk, huh? I don't know. Nah.
Perfect. Uh-oh.
Oh, the car can't get up here, though. Yeah,
Neat.
we're good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where'd it go?
So you want a personal explanation, not a professional explanation of why my life is worth saving. That's what you're saying?
Where is it? Oh
Hold
my
on
god,
a
there it
second,
is.
Mama, I've got radio chatter right now.
Alright, I got it now.
Oh god.
Alright, it's a fantastic spot.
I love heights, don't
Beautiful. I love him. Absolutely love him.
Oh god.
Oh, there's a beautiful stone here for you to step on top of and, present your
mean-
speech at. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. So, Mama,
Yes?
have you thought long and hard?
Do you want a personal explanation or a professional?
Let's throw the professionality out of there. Any professionalism I don't want to hear. Mama, I just want to hear from inside of your heart.
Fine. What probably doesn't matter to you is the fact that I'm a mother, that I love my son very much, I love my grandson very much, that I will do anything for them, that I care about people. Maybe I care about them a little too much, even you. When you've come into the hospital and you've had injuries, I've always cared about your well-being. It's a fault of my own, I guess. But what you might care about to hear is that I have plans.
You have plans. Okay, okay. Let me hear about the plans.
If something were to ever happen to my job,
Okay.
the only thing I know is my professional medical expertise.
Okay.
So if I were to no longer work at Pillbox, I would secretly continue providing medical care to everyone in the city, criminals and everyone alike.
I see, Mama, I see.
And I would do it in private, secret locations that, should you need to be seen by someone outside of Pillbox because of the risk of being seen by PD, I could be the person to help.
I was already concocting the underground doctor plan all the way
Now,
back then.
here comes the moral ambiguity, which I don't understand here, Mama, and why I think you're lying. You didn't want to give me the medication. Hold on, let me finish. You didn't want to give me the medication, why? Because you thought that I could use the medication if I ever got sick while I was hurting somebody. And you didn't want that to happen. But now you're telling me there's a potential future in which you might help both criminals and policemen alike?
Here's what I'm trying to say, is because of my position right now, there are laws that I have to abide by, rules, policies, and procedures that, yes, I could not give you that medication, and the concern that you would use it as a way to make sure that you could hurt somebody without needing to stop and vomit in a trash can, yes. However, if I were to lose my job at Pillbox, for reasons that I couldn't control at that point, I would say fuck it.
Which ends up happening.
You would just say fuck it? You know, Mama, I'm gonna be honest. As much of a absolutely, as much as I'm depraved of, like, humanity, and I have no regard for any human morals, or life for that matter, I don't respect you anymore.
Why? Because I threw rules out the window? Because I threw some rules out the window? Because
without rules, we are nothing but merely animals. That's not to say I'm not an animal. I've gone completely rabid a long time ago, Mama, I'll be honest. But I know the difference between right and wrong.
Okay, and right now, this is right or wrong?
Oh, it's absolutely wrong. I never said I was going to condone, what was right. I'm just disappointed, to be honest. I'm looking at you and you're so willing to throw everything out that you've spent your entire life cultivating?
There have been some recent events. I'm not going to tell you what.
Okay.
That have...
All right, let's go fast forward it a little bit here.
Now.
But I would call something that's absolutely pathetic and means to throw your morals away because you just can't handle it. Please do tell! I would love to. I've got all the time in the world, Mama. I told you I'm going to take my time to answer all the questions you had for me on the ride up here, but I'm giving you an opportunity to talk. A lot of situations like these where the hostage is taken, they're told to shut up and they're just told to listen. Mom, I'm giving you the opportunity, the treatment that most hostages never get, the opportunity to talk. Because it very well might be your last point to ever speak ever again.
Is it going to change anything?
Absolutely! I told you I'm a fair individual. I'm sadistic, but I'm fair. I've always been very fair.
You want my life story?
Let's hear it. Let's absolutely hear it.
Let's fast forward through that. Oh, we didn't get a chance, actually.
I hear a car.
You hear a car? You want to go check it out?
Yeah. That's Plump coming up the road down below. Searching for her. It was Plump, James Dean, I think, and some PD. We're all trying to find her.
What's going on?
Maybe. That's cool.
We're gonna fall.
I know. Now, if you continue speaking, Mama, I'm gonna blow your brains out, okay?
Damn, he's good.
Who is it?
Yeah, I was shouting on purpose, and he was like, shut up.
Okay, we're cool then. That's fine. He can look. He can look. He can look. I'm hiding. Now, I don't know if we should kill him or not.
Who?
Ah, he's got a gun now. You know, he's not gonna comply.
Who?
So, Mama, I'm gonna repeat my instruction I said earlier. If you speak again, I'm going to blow your fucking brains out. You understand? Okay. Dome him.
That was Plump.
Yeah, dome him. Dome him.
They just shot him.
Oh, another life taken, Mama. Do you hear it?
They just shot Plump.
Oh, I absolutely love this.
Please.
Yeah, I'm already out. I'm already out. Yeah, good man.
So that was that gunshot. Was Plump was there trying to find her,
Damn
and
it.
they just shot him in the back of the
I
head.
don't know who that was.
I never thought that I'd have to end more life while taking you, Mama. This is fantastic. Alright, I got you. Actually, try to get a 4-door for us. Yeah,
Alright,
I wish I was
let's
there.
see.
I could have done something about that, actually.
Here we go. I need to get to the
Get on
part.
this.
Please. Impossible. For weeks straight, only to find out it was my own employee that was trying to kill.
But, go on.
Months.
You...
Pierce was there, and Dwight was there. And...
You know
They
what?
was-
Actually,
What have I gone through over the last year that turned me into what I am today?
okay, this is good, actually, because I don't have all of this information, or I should say content, to show you. But it was, and I've forgotten quite a bit of it, honestly. I will be honest. So right now, up to this point, I am in character about to explain what I've already been through as a way to somehow plead for my life to this guy and say that, you know, she doesn't deserve this anymore. So this is going to be a good explanation up to the point that Adam Hunter entered the storyline as to what she's actually been through for anything I might have missed. So we're going to play this. And while it's playing, I'm going to go to the restroom and grab a drink. I'll be back in a few. You guys enjoy.
Biggest part of it is police corruption. My fiance was murdered by DPS and demeanor. They got away with it. I never saw him again after the night he asked me to marry him.
Oh.
They
Mama.
kidnapped him and they beat the mother living daylights out of him.
Okay.
That's one. I had an employee who was, I guess, a mole of some sort. And working with the lost, I don't know who, but I was followed and stalked and harassed for weeks straight, only to find out it was my own employee that was trying to kill me.
I see.
That's two. I ran for mayor and was made a mockery by Mr. Frank Lucas. And
It's good to hear.
Mr. Frank Lucas, after everything that I did, campaigning and trying to get people to take me seriously, told me that the only thing that he was going to help me do was get a bigger booty. That's three.
Okay.
Should I keep going, Adam?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, you've intrigued me. You could have started with this back at the fucking house, woman.
I didn't think it would need to go
I get
this
it. I had to
far.
bring your walls down. No, absolutely. I get it. It takes time. It has to push a little. I had to murder your son. But go on.
Oh, now you've got me thinking about my son. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
No, it's okay. I apologize. Not really. I'm glad that it's dead. I never liked the fucking weird person. But. Yeah, I get it. It's an emotional moment. You did just lose your son. But if you ever want any opportunity to avenge him, because I do expect retribution, I actually hope we retribute. if I do hurt you today, but I might not, depending on what agreement we can make today. Because what you're telling me, I'm liking the sound of, Mama.
So I'll keep going.
Keep going, please.
3.5 months ago, held down that pillbox hospital nearly by myself for months. Months. Sometimes I was the only person on duty, for hours at a time.
Okay.
And after months and months of dedication, I was passed over for the commissioner position. They gave it to Lucas Nova, who was there sometimes, but not as much as I was. I trained that staff. I kept that hospital alive and afloat. And I'm still only seen as second in command.
You've been through it, huh?
That's 4. I can keep going.
Oh, please do tell.
Back to this police corruption. I was dating Mr. Dwight Round. And he and I ended up breaking up. It wasn't the best of a breakup. It was a pretty nasty fight. And I went to a scene, and DPS was there, and Dwight was there. And they were beating the living shit out of a gentleman over and over again. And this person was, I will say, he was new. He had just moved here, and he was more than just a nuisance. He had been harassing pillbox employees all day long. And so they were beating the shit out of him. They took turns over and over, knocking him down, and I kept arriving on scene to get him medical treatment and get him back on his feet. And after all of them had a round, and I went back there to get him on his feet again, they asked me if I wanted a shot, if I wanted to throw some punches, and I was in a mood that day, and I said yes. Because I didn't care for the person.
Check it out.
And, anyway, so I told him, hold on a second. Give me 1 second. God, my throat's drying out. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second, honey.
Okay.
I need to take a drink of water.
Yeah.
This fake crying is...
Okay, I'm so sorry about that.
Uh-huh.
So they asked me if I wanted to start throwing some punches, and I was in a mood that day, and I decided to go ahead and do it. So I threw a few punches at the guy, and then DPS handed me his baton, his nightstick, and told me to use it, and so I did.
Oh my god.
I hit the gentleman a few times with the nightstick, and while I did it, they took a picture of me.
And now they have blackmail?
Yes, because they told me unless I get back with Dwight Round, I was going to lose my job because they were going to release the photo. You know those signs that were all over the city, the red graffiti?
I recall.
That was me.
That was you, Mama!
I was trying to cry for help.
So let me get this straight before you continue. I think you've told me enough. You've incurred so much suffering in the city.
Okay, good night,
You wouldn't
Scaremaster.
think me ending your life today would be a beautiful form of emotional catharsis?
No.
Finally being free from this pain and suffering?
No.
We're almost to the
Say that
good
I
part
hate my
here.
life. That's not my point here.
Okay.
But you asked me why I would throw the rules out the window, and I'm telling you, this is why. If it ever came down to it, it would be why.
You know, Mama, if I was a person who did feel emotion, if I did covet empathy for others, if I didn't derive joy from the pain and suffering of others, I foresee myself going down the very same route.
Of what? Throwing the rules out the window?
Oh yeah, well, I'll be honest with you, I would have thrown the rules out a long time ago.
What
The fact that
rules?
you've stood up this long.
I thought you were
Well, if I was
saying
in your
you were-
position, Mama.
If you were in my position now, I understand.
Yes.
Well, maybe I'm a little bit... Never mind, I'm not going to say it.
No, please.
No,
Let the
I'm not
intrusive
gonna
thoughts come out.
No.
Let me
no,
hear it,
because
Mama.
you know why? It's going
Why?
to lead to the next decision that you make. I'm not going to say it.
Mama, I've had some of the most vile things said to my face. You think what you might say now is going to change what I'm currently thinking right now?
It could.
You have my word, it won't. Let me hear it.
I said, maybe I'm stronger than you.
I'd agree with that morally. I absolutely would agree with that morally. Every part of my body right now.
That
every
was the
bone
biggest
is
mistake for her
telling
to
me
say.
to burn you and throw the ashes and, whatever's left of your corpse into the water here and watch it run downstream. But a part of me, you've been through so much, Mama.
Here it comes.
This isn't enough. I'm not only going to burn you today,
Adam.
but I'm gonna do it so much so that you can still be saved. I'm not gonna throw you and your lifeless carcass into the ocean. Because I want you to survive today.
Adam.
Because the same way you've done nothing but incurred nothing but fucking horrible suffering, I want nothing more than to continue it. I never... Mama, this was meant to be. This is what I've been looking for. I keep telling myself I want to find someone nice, innocent, and naive and corrupt them, but you've been battered and beaten, and you need saving, and oh my god, I want nothing more than to continue plunging you down into this darkness. Really? Oh, this is perfect. You're exactly... Oh, you precious woman. I've been looking for you for so long. I hope you brought your Molotov with you, mate.
Please,
Of
Adam.
Of course I did.
So
don't,
excited.
don't do this, boys.
I
Boys,
would never
please.
forget a Molotov.
Adam. I poured my heart and soul
You
out.
did. You did. You absolutely did. But you also forget who it is I am.
Then why did you make me do it?
Because you gave me even more reason to continue hurting you, but to never kill you. Because, Mama, the truth is, now, I don't ever want you to get hurt. I never ever want to watch you die. I don't ever want to see you 6 feet under the fucking ground. If I ever see anybody trying to do so, I will prevent it from happening. Because you, Mama, I will make sure you spend the rest of your life incurring nothing but pain and suffering, right up until you die of old age. Because that is the only way I will allow you to die.
So...
Now, it won't be physical.
You do
It won't be
understand.
physical.
What? What won't be physical?
Oh, just the pain and suffering. Oh, the emotional torture. I am just so... I haven't taken organs in a while, but I have been coming up with a lot of ideas, and
Well, you
I'm
do
really excited,
understand
Mama.
that your decision here is gonna make me make my decisions.
And I can't deny the fact
Oh, that's
that you
excellent.
like me.
You
Right
do
now.
what you have to do.
You like me.
Thank you for the sub. So...
Is there any final words you have? At least to me, until I see you again in the foreseeable future.
You did this to yourself.
I did. Except I'm very much prone to taking the consequences of my action. I hope you learned a very valuable lesson today. That just because whatever things you do, just because the grass around you is green, doesn't mean I'll come down and burn the fucking grass.
I don't use
Just
Boombox to
because
stay
you
safe.
wear a listen to me. Don't. If you interrupt me again, I will just blow your brains out.
Why? You're
instead,
just gonna
okay?
blow my brains out anyway, Adam. Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Mom, I love the aggression. This is fantastic.
Would you like the
Nothing
Molotov?
I say is gonna save
No,
my
my friend.
life right now,
I'll
so
let
why
you have the
bother?
joy of doing this.
Nah, thank you. I appreciate it.
It's anger now, and eventually
Yes, it
anger will
is
turn into
anger.
despair.
It is anger,
But I can't wait to
Adam.
watch you cry again. I'm so excited, Mama. We're gonna have a fantastic time for the, a continuing tenure of the city, woman. I look forward to the many times that we get to experience pain and suffering together. And more importantly, I look forward to the many trials and tribulations you throw my way. Because I hope that you don't buckle down.
Wait.
And I hope you go down swinging.
Wait. Adam. Stop! No! Adam!
Goodbye, Mama.
Stop! Somebody help me!
We gotta go. The Molly, bro.
And then I got glitched right there.
I don't even think anyone...
So, you heard him vow what he just vowed to her. right?
Let's just go right.
Pier after?
So it was the pier first, and then.
So here she
he
is
took me
telling
to
the
this
cops
place
everything
on
that
the
just
top
happened.
Of a
right,
hill that
snitching
had, like,
and all that
little,
shit.
Like wooden benches with a rocket that, like a stage. Like a little camp.
Anyways,
stage.
so just to give you, I don't have all of the content of what took place after all of that, but he continued and kept his promise of going after not just her, but her pillbox employees, her family. He went after Plump. He went after Corny. He went after James Dean. So here's the scene from Corny getting chirped by Cricket Brown. So here's this scene here, right? This went on for months.
You motherfucker.
They did the same thing to James Dean too.
My God.
Damn. Make sure she gets the message, Cornelius.
Oh, nephew, bro. Yeah, I don't know why you look close up, bro. There's some splatter on him. Oh, I can't even look.
Corny guts all over my shirt.
Corny gets all over. Oh, hell no. Nephew, get in the way, bro. Don't look to your right. That is emergency.
Yeah, that was one of the things. And then they put what they called it. They chirped him. So they put he had a token. It was a coin that had a cricket on it, Cricket Brown. So it was a coin that had a cricket on the coin itself. And he would, anytime they quote unquote chirped somebody, they would put that in their pocket as like a token. So let's see. I'm trying to see the next one here. This is where she loses her job.
You want to talk to me?
Oh.
And what happened here is what she was talking to Adam about was trying to become the underground doctor, right? So she was searching for what was in the city was known as Grandma, which was an NPC that was hidden. It wasn't somewhere that was easy to find, and it was kept very, very underground by the criminals. It wasn't something that was public knowledge. Unless you were a criminal, you did not know where Grandma was. And my character was trying to find this Grandma, which she was RPing out as being her mother. And this city had just launched. This is now 4.0. We are now in the what they called the trenches. That was the name of this version of the city, was the trenches, or from the trenches. And so it was just opened maybe a month before. So this is about well, maybe it wasn't a month. Maybe this is like 3 weeks into the day since Adam took her, and we had what basically we just watched. It's been about 3 weeks since then. She's been placed on suspension from work, from Pillbox, not allowed to work because of a couple of different reasons. One, every time she's here at the hospital, Cricket's crew tries to attack. So it's bringing danger to the hospital. It's bringing danger to the employees. Secondly, she's going crazy. She's starting to lose her mind. And so they forced her to go on a suspension and force her to go to therapy sessions. And this is a big reason why Red hates therapists. Sorry, Marky, if you're still in the chat. Red, well, doesn't really matter because she doesn't hate Marky, or she doesn't hate Arthur. But this was a big reason Red was so against therapists, is because what ended up happening was they were forcing her to go to therapy. And while this is all still happening with Cricket's crew, she's still being attacked on a daily basis. Her friends and family are still being hunted and attacked on a daily basis. And she was forced to go to therapy sessions every other day to check her mental status, to find out if she was getting quote unquote better. They were sticking her on a bunch of medication and monitoring her progress to find out if she was getting better or not, which was wild for them to even attempt to do because it's still happening. Like, they were expecting her to start putting on a smile and being cheery and happy again based on just the therapy sessions and medication alone, disregarding completely the fact that she's still being attacked every day. And so the logic behind that was just absurd. And so the therapy sessions weren't working, and the medication wasn't working, obviously. And anyway, so she was going on this mission to try to find this grandma person to try to start doing the underground doctor work as a backup. She was trying to find it as a backup in case she didn't get to come back to the hospital, so that she could be a criminal or an underground doctor for the criminals. And somebody told her that they found what they believe is a place where grandma is hidden behind a door, but you need a syringe, a medical syringe, in order to get in the door. And obviously that's insane, right? That doesn't make sense. But at the same time, some things that were happening in the city were just that absurd, where it'd be like, okay, so you need this in order to, it wasn't just a straight lockpick. Sometimes you needed some random item to be able to do something. And so we were rolling with it because we thought, well, maybe it's true. Maybe there is some sort of special key lock that has something to do with a syringe or something like that, right? So the night before, she was in complete disguise and made herself look, she looked like a completely, there was an employee that had blonde hair and all that kind of stuff. So she disguised herself to look like this other employee, snuck into the hospital, went into the supply room, grabbed a needle, and snuck back out. Somebody, and this was at the back of the hospital, like off to this hallway at the end. Somebody was out front, outside where the doors are, and looked in and saw a person in black with blonde hair run around the corner and go back down the elevators. No confirmation of who this person was other than they had access to that room, which should have been, there should have been other people in the staff questioned because of the blonde hair. But here we are being pulled in by, this is Lucas Nova, the current commissioner, the one that they chose to be the commissioner over her, pulling her in to basically fire her.
Is this what you need the escort for? Donnie?
There was a DOC officer, and was it another officer?
No, it was a civilian.
Okay, so two people. They were standing out front there. Riley was with them. They saw someone with long black hair come around this corner and black. Just let them do it. They're trying to distract us or something. Or get me outside. It's one or the other. So, yeah, now there's gunshots. So, yeah, they're trying to get us outside for some reason. Tell them bitches if they want me to come inside and get me. All right,
Just
so anyway.
You know, I've got research locked down.
So, someone in all black came in here, walked in that closet, walked out and left. They had long black hair, black clothing, the same clothing that we saw you in when I came to the scene and somebody had drowned. The same clothing that Donnie saw you in when he
But I
gave
couldn't
you guys
say
the
that
ride
because
to
I
the
wasn't
box.
supposed to. It was blonde hair, but
I
it
don't know
wasn't
it was
supposed to.
you.
I couldn't say
can't
no,
prove
it was blonde
you,
hair
but I'm
because then they
pretty
would have
sure
given
was
it
you.
away.
I've also been told that you were asking criminals questions about mama and illegal things, or not mama, about grandma and other illegal things that you're trying to get information about. I've been informed by government officials, DOJ members, that you are going around spraying the city with signs that say checked. And you've already been arrested and charged with spray painting stuff once. I've got all I need to go ahead and dismiss you. I tried to give you a chance. I gave you the benefit of doubt, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And it came back to bite me in the ass. So you are no longer employed here and you will not be rehirable. Donnie, you got anything you need to say?
I think you covered it all.
So that's
All
her
right,
losing her
we
job.
need you to get your vehicle out and you can search her. Can you search
And it
her
was a
person
long
to see
ass
if she
scene
has
that
any
we're not going to
equipment
go
on her?
over everything,
Yes,
but
sir.
that was her
And the
losing her
vehicles she
job.
came here in and her EMS vehicles.
Let's
How do you
see.
think I would do that? I'll search
If
it
she
up.
has
sure what
any
you're
EMS
expecting
equipment
to
on her that
find.
is over 50%, then she definitely stole it.
Yeah,
So
I
that
really
was
don't
that
know what
one.
you're expecting to find. I don't have anything.
All she has on her is a bandage and some diving gear.
Which I
Yeah,
got
she
at
got that from
diving.
diving. Right, I don't know what car she drove here, but check that. I would
we
check
end
that
up-
too if I
It's
were you
right
guys.
outside.
I will say, I'm not going to
And
show
her
this one,
EMS
but it's on
vehicles.
there, is when we end up finding Grandma.
I mean, this is just embarrassing.
We finally end up finding her. And,
Yeah, 100%.
once we do, they actually made it so that my character
All right.
was able
this-
to.
is this
So at the time, the only way
Yeah,
to get healed outside of the hospital
one
was
of her
this grandma.
disguises.
Here, I'll just show you. We don't have to listen to it, but this is her finding her mother, right? And so she ends up finding her. She ends up providing medical treatment via this NPC. So she would do the RP to heal them. And then you needed dirty money to talk to her to be able for her to pick you up. And so the criminals were actually RPing along with my character to receive medical treatment. And then she would drive them to this secret location, perform the medical work, and then Grandma would pick her up.
Your daughter.
And it was RP that went on for so long, and it was so good that staff ended up giving my character the ability to actually carry around illegal medical kits that would pick people up. So my character became a very valuable asset to all the criminals.
I need your help.
By doing that, which was amazing. Now, let's get to a really good scene, right?
Everything.
Where is it? I need to find. Is it this one?
Yes.
Yes. So, this is so good because where is it? This is so good. Where is it? Here it is. So, this torture with this character had now, at this point, gone on for almost 2 months. Or I want to say maybe like a month and a half of Cricket and Adam Hunter and all of them constantly coming after her, her friends, her family. They tortured them in front of her, made her watch. You know, she lost her job. Here she is actually having absolutely nothing, right? And the whole thing boiled down to they weren't going to stop going after her until she stopped snitching to cops. And that was the lesson that they were trying to teach her, is stop snitching. But they would never say it. They would never tell her straight up, hey, we're doing this because you keep snitching. They just kept saying, there's a lesson you need to learn and you haven't learned it yet. And once you figure it out, we'll stop. So here, this is like a month and a half into the storyline now. Here is where we are actually going to go meet Cricket Brown, the leader of this gang, and have a talk. So we go, and of course it's raining, which is like perfect, right? It's raining, it's stormy, and we're going to go to a location that they've dropped because we are going to have a one-on-one conversation with Cricket Brown. So this is the location they dropped her. And they told her, make sure you don't have phone, radio, or anything when you in your pocket when you get here.
Over here. Go through her pockets, make sure she's good.
Don't worry, I'll put that in.
gun's in the trunk.
It's on the room.
I'm just gonna plug this in over here. Yep.
Alright, Bolton. Hop in the passenger seat.
So they end up taking her
Can I
to
lock
the
my
meeting
car?
location with Cricket.
Swim out there.
Here we go. There we go. Now we're having the sit-down conversation with Cricket Brown. Or almost, maybe you gotta fast forward a little more.
I did.
There we go.
Mama Naps,
Yes.
how you doing?
I'm hanging in there, honey.
You questioned a meeting?
I did.
What you got?
May I take a seat or?
Yeah, go ahead, take a seat.
Oh my.
Make sure you're on your big girl voice too for me.
I am.
Okay.
All right. I take it that you must have received my recent messages that I left around the city for you.
I'm not for sure I have. Which ones you talking about? You talking about the one at the black market lady?
I left a message there as well. Yes. Did
Okay,
you get
the only
that?
did you leave notes or a message? Because the only one I saw up there was something about you snitching.
I assumed you put that there.
No, that wasn't me.
Well then, I see. I did leave a note there, and I left them in several places that I'd hoped you or somebody from your crew would stumble upon. Just basically trying to advise you that I've learned my lesson, and I will no longer be snitching. However, that sign that was found above that lady's head concerned me because I thought it came from you, and I thought my message was misunderstood.
No, that particular message I saw above that person's head, but that was not me. The other ones you're talking about, I did not see those. I don't know. I have really asked. No one's mentioned it to me that they saw that message.
Okay, well, it was all the same. Just a repeat of the same note over and over. That message above the lady's head implied that, almost as if she were to disappear, it would have been my fault because I snitched to PD about a location. And I want to assure you that locations like that are none of my business, and that type of snitching is not something I would have done even as an EMS High Command officer. The snitching that you referred to my understanding, was in regards to going to the police from the attacks that you took out on me and my family. And that has stopped.
Yeah, so you understand. I mean, I think you're getting the gist of why, but do you absolutely understand why the things that had happened the perceived things that have happened to you did happen?
Because
so let me,
of the panic that I flexed on Adam initially and did not attempt to direct the police away from his attention.
Kind of. Let me just say like this. If I was to be mad at you for some reason, I'm not saying that I am or that I did anything, But what I would be mad at is not the panic that you would have done. It would have been the name dropping you did afterwards.
Right.
So I understand that you have a job to do, right? And part of
Had.
your job probably, or
No.
oh, excuse me, had, okay?
I'm no longer
So
at there.
part of that would be like if something happens, you got to hit panic, that kind of stuff, right?
Mm.
But you could describe it, but you wouldn't have had to have given them names. Am I correct?
Technically, once he put the Molotov back in his pocket, I could have very easily advised the police that it was a misunderstanding and they could leave. There was code 4. Yes, I could have. And I didn't.
Yes. So that would go for any regular civilian here. I mean, would you not say it would be detriment to their livelihood if they're just dropping names because of shit that happened, right? Like, for instance, if I was to shot, just say I would have shot a lady that works in a coffee shop in her head with a 50 cal because she made me take my mask off. Just say that was to happen.
I'm thinking I'm aware of a situation like that already.
Oh, somebody did do that?
Believe so, yes.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't know who did that, but I'm just saying if someone was to do that, to name drop would just make it worse, right? I mean, they don't fear criminals. Well, let's just say not such outstanding citizens. They are used to people like MG, the Vago, not the Vagos now, but the Vagos of before. They are used to them. They're all too friendly with the population. I'm not looking to be friends with the population. And if the population was to snitch on one of my guys, then I'm gonna have a problem with that. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Of course, you're very protective of your people. I understand.
Yeah, we have a lot to lose if we get caught or snitched on.
Of course. I know that.
So, if you were to have pissed me off, by hitting a panic button and got kind of caught up in all this stuff, if I was
this
to
is
take
us
revenge on
having
that,
a conversation with
look
Cricket Brown about
bad.
not
It would
being a
look,
snitch anymore.
It would kind of terrorize certain people in the public that would do stuff like that. If I was
about a month and a half after the attack started.
Right.
But I don't think the message is getting out there.
Maybe not to the general public, but I got the message loud and clear.
Oh, yes, this is still before Hornies, yes.
Do you think you might be able to help the general public understand the situation?
To the best of my ability. I don't really socialize with the general public anymore anyways. But when I do, I can warn them to the best of my ability.
Yeah, she basically went into hiding. She's been in hiding for like a month and a half trying to avoid getting caught by these guys. Didn't work always.
I guess if this was to be happening to you by a particular person or a group, you could see the depth that a particular group could go to.
Oh, yes. You completely can ruin a person, yes.
That's true. We could if we wanted to. I mean, if we wanted to,
Or did.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we could if we wanted to,
And I'm here to let you know that you did. If you wanted to. But you did.
Do you know about your Milo problem you have?
I thought that was you. I thought you did that.
No, Milo admitted to me the other night that he had made up some fictitious person that you were looking for.
No, he didn't make up a person. He made up a door.
A door?
I'm looking for my mother, and he told me that he found a door that required a syringe to open.
that he made up?
I'm pretty sure, yes. I didn't know at the time. I was desperate, so I believed.
I'm gonna be right back. You guys keep watching.
It doesn't surprise me now that it was all a setup.
Do you see who the real scumbag is? Some scumbags try to hide who they are and what they really are. Some stand out and let you know who they are. Does that make sense?
Yes, I thought I could trust Milo. Actually, had given over several bits of information to him in my search for my mother. I found some locations that I thought would be useful for him, and it was a way of giving him good faith payment for helping me. And I got nothing in return except being stabbed in the back, yeah. And losing my job permanently at the hospital. I'm never allowed to work there again. So I understand. Two-faced person that I thought I could trust, yeah.
So you're looking for your mother?
Yes, desperately, but starting to run out of hope, I guess.
And by what Milo told me, and what you're looking for, explain to me exactly what you're looking for. I think I might be able to help you out.
I'm looking for my mother. She is oftentimes referred to by her nickname, Grandma. She practices medicine and helps people that are injured without alerting police, and I'm trying to find her.
Yeah, I know. I know Grandma.
You know my mother? Do you know where she is?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna need a little help from you.
Okay, what do you need?
I don't give out that kind of information.
I understand. It has to be a fair trade.
Let's just say James Dean got ran over by a truck one time. And those particular people went to a clothing store to change. And because they're changing clothes there, a bunch of police officers, a lot of police officers showed up at this clothing store. And they named a few names, like right after this, which would lead particular people to assume someone was snitching them out. Again.
That would have been me when the police arrived on scene.
That would have been you. So you gave information to them that cost them officers their lives too.
Yes.
Per se. If that was to happen like that.
Yes, and that's where I really fucked it up. I know. I thought I could trust the police. I thought that they could actually do something to help me. Turns out PD is more afraid of you than anybody.
Not me. I didn't do nothing.
Well, allegedly. PD is afraid of chirping.
Well. Let's make sure we get our words right, Mama.
Understood.
So, you told the police officers it was me that did that.
I stated based on conversation that was had that you had possibly allegedly identified yourself. And at another point, when the truck was coming down the runway, allegedly, Adam's name was called over the radio to move his butt. That's the only identification that was given.
All right. Okay. All right. So, safe to assume you might have allegedly mentioned names a few times.
Yes. And have since got it through my head. Allegedly, when my boyfriend Corny was taken, that message came across loud and clear.
So, allegedly, I had heard today that they really don't have a case on a particular person, but they are looking for 2 other people. So, how can I get rid of this case against these particular 2 people?
I'm not sure which particular 2 people you're referring to. If it's not you.
A guy named Adam and a guy named Chirp Chirp.
Oh, I see.
Now, how could I ruin an investigation that the police might be doing? Maybe by the one snitch recanting.
Yes, dropping the case.
That would mean that one snitch would have to go and recant everything she said or he said.
Correct.
Which in turn might get her the information that she's looking for.
Well, this said person would agree to those terms most likely because, like she said, BD can't do anything anyway. So what's the point?
Well, Mom and Dad, there's most crews PD could do stuff too, right?
Most. Not all.
Not all. Not all. So that's where this public and everybody else has to be careful. The public is not protected by the police. No matter what they tell you, they are not going to protect you. There's nothing they can do.
It's a facade.
So I'm willing to make this gesture to you. And I can, talk to somebody and maybe call off a little bit just to see how this goes for, let's just say, a week. If we could get something done here on your end, maybe I can help you out on your end. But that's up to you. You would have to admit a lot of wrongdoing.
So basically, we'll fast forward it here.
Because the police probably aren't just going to believe you right off the rip.
No. No, they're not going to destroy evidence if they think it's valid.
So now we're getting to a point where she has agreed to make it so that this investigation against his crew is dropped. And like he's just said, you can't just recant your story. They're not going to believe it. So she had to come up with a plan to, she had to come up with a story to throw police off their investigation. So here she's meeting Fernandez, the lead investigator on this case. That door doesn't open. And she's going to throw the story off.
What the fuck are you doing? It's me.
What the fuck?
God damn it.
This is Fernandez.
Why would you want me to meet you in a place like this?
Because. What the fuck were you doing? What if I was a criminal?
Well, why do you think I was trying to scour the place?
Well, you're bad at doing that.
So anyway, so she ends up spinning this huge story. I'm not going to go into all of it, but she ends up pinning
on the work that we do.
She ends up pinning. Actually, we might continue this part tomorrow.
You didn't blow off his head not once. Was it 2 times?
Because this is good, but I do want to get in the city.
Again, how did you know
Biggie! We are talking about you!
Mama, that's information that I'm going to stay with.
The reason that I ask is because I never used that gun again.
So
likes to bring down his victims. So
let's get right here.
said he
So
knows
here
everything.
we are having this conversation with Fernandez.
Yes, thank God. Now I can hear you.
All right.
There we go.
All right, Mama.
How are I good? How are
Remember
you?
that time when I told you to
Hold
say
on.
everything-
I'm just giving you guys here. Let me explain what's going on here. We're doing a memory walk, a walk down memory lane because obviously, having been in Purple, new viewers and stuff like that don't really understand the lore of the character too much, and so we're just doing like a walk down memory lane and going more in depth into the whole mama side of things. And we are finally at the point of this now. Which is crazy because the twist that comes out of this conversation at a later time is the reason this character does not trust PD, period. This is why Red does not talk to cops anymore. Because this conversation here that she has in private, actually no, it wasn't this one, it was the one right after, which I don't have recorded. But here she spins this huge lie to Fernandez to throw their investigation on Cricket's crew off and derail the investigation. And so they have this long conversation, and then the next day she goes to Fernandez and I did this off stream because I wanted to make sure there was no meta. She goes to Fernandez and says, everything I told you last night was a lie, and here's why, because this is what Cricket told me. And then it comes out at a later date, about, I don't know, a couple months, 3 months later, something like that, that Fernandez went to Cricket Brown and handed over the recording of her telling him that this was all a lie. So Fernandez betrayed her to Cricket Brown. And that's why she doesn't, and this was a cop. This guy was like he was the lead investigator on this case. That's why Red does not trust PD. That's why she does not talk to PD anymore. So, there's that lore right there.
What the fuck, Fernandez?
Yes.
I told you this a couple days ago. Remember that, Mama? That pillbox?
Yeah, I know. I do.
So.
At speaking to people. He's really.
What do you know about that?
Mom. What?
Tell you.
Who was it?
Here she spins the
Aside
story.
From a few people who were hired to be copycats, the main source was Milo.
She blames it on Milo.
They wanted to for some reason, go to some type of war with Cricket by seems to be setting them up and taking the blame for all of this. And he's the one. He's the one that set me up to get the syringe out of Pillbox and lose my job.
Milo?
Yes.
This is not making sense.
I did steal that syringe.
It's fine, Mama. That's fine.
Because Milo told me that he knew where a door was that needed a syringe to open it.
So that's that. So she spins this whole big ass story to Fernandez. And he's taking notes, right? And then, like I said, at a later date, or the next morning, I think it was, actually, now that I think about it. See, like, we were in such a hide mode. Like, we were sneaking around trying not to be seen. It was crazy. She goes to Fernandez the next morning in secret, and like I said, I did this off stream, and confesses everything to him.
He's definitely not wrong.
In confidence. And then a couple months later, finds out Cricket calls her to his compound and confronts her about this 22-minute recording that was handed to him
on the story
by someone. He never said Fernandez. He just said, I was handed a 22-minute conversation
has made us an offer
by someone that recorded
so we
you.
gotta make this work.
And you could record people on your cell phone. You could record conversations. Like, they didn't have to be on the phone. They could just be next to you.
Tangible, like what?
And you could and you could record the person talking next to you. And so he had a 22-minute recording
Change
of this
seats, woman.
of this private conversation that
Yeah,
was done
that's
off
true.
stream of her confessing that she
He
just
barely
spun
talked at all today.
this big lie, right? And hands it over to Cricket Brown, and Cricket Brown confronts her. Never says Fernandez handed it to him. I'm sorry. Just says that the source handed me this, or that he was handed this 22-minute conversation. And that's when Mama, I'm sorry, at the time, that's when Mama knew Fernandez did it. She knew Fernandez fucked her. Anyways, so I'm going to show one more clip here, and then we're going to pause and then jump into the city. And then we're going to do more tomorrow to continue where Big Joe with the daily hello. Thank you so much. So this, like, we ended up finding Grandma, like I just showed you, and then of course she was given the ability to actually heal people and get them on their feet. Actually, this was before. I think this was before that actually happened.
Or something like that?
No,
Well,
not this one.
I'm good with that. You know,
It
so
wasn't
they
this
won't
one.
know, but
But she was doing the medical RP, the medical help for all the criminals. Where is it? Oh, I think it's this one. And ended up establishing a relationship with the criminals on the streets of being the underground doctor, and to the point where she actually, Cricket and his crew ended up becoming her biggest customer. And this is an idea of the very first time that we really got to put this RP to the test of, and again, let me reiterate, I want to reiterate this. Criminals, when you got shot or stabbed, the only way to get medical treatment was either through Pillbox or through Grandma, the underground doctor NPC. And if you showed up to Pillbox with a gunshot wound, they could actually see what kind of bullet you were shot with, or if you were stabbed, or what kind of injury you had for what actually happened. Like if you got hurt from a car accident and flew out of the car, they could see that. If you were shot, they could see that. If you were stabbed, they could see that. And so part of Pillbox rules were that if someone comes on with a gunshot wound from a particular kind of bullet, because there was a difference between being shot by a local and being shot by a person, and they could tell the difference between local bullets and real bullets of people that were, involved in criminal activity. And if you came in with a specific type of gunshot wound, you were held there at EMS until cops arrived and were investigated. So criminals going to Pillbox was a dangerous thing, and often led to them being arrested and possibly, investigated further and all this kind of craziness. So the importance of having an underground doctor for these criminals to go to was huge. And now here we are getting to put this RP to the test of how this is basically what I envisioned this character doing with the underground doctor shit. Watch how cool this fucking is. This is Cricket Brown that we are going to save right now. This is them using her for the first time for medical RP. The very people that started all of this, and the tables have turned, she is now here to save them. And oh my god, this is so fucking good. Watch how this plays out. I wish the quality was better. Can I fix? Actually, that's the best quality we can get. My streams were such bad quality back then. Ugh.
16.
Where is he?
We're gonna have to move real quick, Mama, because he's got a couple heartbeats.
Okay, let me just take him.
Okay.
5.
We're gonna let him go down right here.
And as soon as he goes down, it sends an alert to PD. So PD PD just got this location from that right there. They just got this location because of him going down right there. So now PD's been pinged.
Okay, there we go.
And we're trying to move him. And what would you know?
Oh shit.
PD shows up. That fast.
I got you. Don't worry.
This was such a good thing. This is such a good scene. I think Fernandez was the lead cop on this chase, too. This is also, after this scene plays out, this is where I learned to start turning off my headlights. Because had I turned off my headlights, I would have gotten away.
Idiot.
They were going the wrong direction. I had turned around. If I had my headlights on, I would have gotten away. I was so pissed at myself. That's where I started learning to turn my headlights off.
No shot they found us. Oh my god. How the hell? Thank you, honey.
Vehicle flip.
No shot they
And
found us.
I've got one of the city's most wanted criminals in my front seat right now. Cricket Brown is in my front seat. I need backup.
Go. We're gonna help you out, Mama.
I need big backup right now.
Radio check.
Help you out.
What's good? What's good? What do you need?
I'm on South Sonora Road right now. I'm almost to the casino.
We have Air 1 too. We have Air 1 too.
Yeah.
Are they on you? Air 1's on you?
They might be.
We need to go get Marv from our place, okay? We're gonna go get Marv. Everyone else help him. Everyone else help him.
So all of Crickett's crew jumping on the radio to get us out of this right now.
I'm by the casino. I'm passing it right now on
Alright,
South.
I see y'all now. Yeah, y'all get. Yeah, everyone definitely on it. What you want me to do?
I need you to
We gotta wait for
hit
everyone.
him.
We gotta
Hit
wait
him.
for
Hit
everyone.
him.
100%.
Alright, listen, the objective, so obviously, it's, what, is it you three in one car? What car are you guys driving?
I'm in the car with Cricket only.
Okay, and I'm guessing you're following them, John?
Yeah.
So here's what's gonna happen. We don't need to kill PD, we just need to get PD off of them. So we're gonna do hit and run tactics, okay? Air 1 we can lose easy in the tunnels, we just need to get the
bro,
mobile units off of first.
She has a fucking van, bro.
That's the point, we can't fucking lose them like that. We just gotta get them off of her.
What we need to do is we need to set up on a road and have her drive towards us, and we fucking air out the cops.
We air out the cops, exactly.
Look, I'm gonna go up Great Ocean Highway.
We can do Popular Street. There's an overpass that, that's above what's called Popular Street. Do you know what I'm talking about, Hancock?
I don't know where that is.
Adam, just go there and ping our chat, and we'll try and guide him.
Okay.
It was so crazy.
I know what you're
Where you
talking
guys
about,
at,
Adam.
Wesley Cliffs. Just merged onto fucking,
What's up, Skeeter?
Still Wesley Cliffs, but I'm gonna go
And
towards
we
Great
have
Ocean.
Air 1 on us, too.
Cemetery right now.
Yeah, you're going up Great Ocean? You're gonna go up at Great Ocean?
10-4.
Opposite way we're going to set up, so we need to...
Yeah, we might need to change location.
That van was so hard to drive.
Mama, come down fucking,
And then we had snow. Like, perfect,
You know the
right?
Delaware
It's already
Freeway?
hard enough. And now he's
Yeah,
slipping.
but give me a postal.
You're gonna get her in your car, Kenny?
up on fuck, I need all the boys here at fucking, what is this? 369.
You did
And
the
then,
weather
Mama, you just come on
change,
the highway.
you
Just send it south on,
fucker.
Great Ocean. Just keep following the highway.
Go south on Great Ocean?
You did the weather change to try to
Yeah,
slow
so,
us down.
come back
That's what
towards
you
the
did.
I think I got them off.
Okay.
One's probably still on.
You fucker.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a fucking little like bridge right here that you could look down on. Mama's just gonna come towards us, and you guys just fucking.
That's
shoot off the
cheating.
top.
I'm about to pass south on the Del Perro Pier.
Okay,
you want me
slow
to
down a
slam a
little
cop
bit.
or no?
Hey, wait, we need to get a little bit of fuel and we will be there. Then buy time.
Just drive around, Mama. Just drive around for a little bit.
We still got Air 1 on
bro.
us, though. God, that snow was so hard to drive in. On top of
Maybe
driving a
that's not
van
bad,
already, you know?
Yeah.
It did. It
Stay off of
did.
Palomino Ave, okay?
I didn't.
I fucking only heard Del Perro.
Obviously, I don't think anyone was streaming on the
Just give me comms on Mama.
shootout side.
I don't have them. I don't have
But
them.
you
I
can.
pitted all the cops off.
I still got a little bit of it.
I'm on Northeast Palomino Avenue right now, down by the Digital Den.
Okay.
Heading
they're over
north.
Little Soul right now.
You stay off of Palomino Ave. You do not want to be
She's
on
coming right here.
Palomino
Just shoot
Ave.
this cop. Just shoot this.
Here we go, right here.
I'm getting on the freeway.
They were right behind me. So, if you see,
369, and
as
then
we pull up,
Hey, wait, we need to get a little bit of fuel and we
Palomino Ave, okay?
right here,
Yeah, I fucking
they are
only heard
all
Del Perro.
positioned.
Just give me comms on Mama, John.
I
Great,
don't have
I'll show
them. I
you.
don't have them. I
I'm
pitted all the
not-
cops off and then they got aggressive with me.
I'm on Northeast Palomino Avenue right now, down by the
So they
Digital
are all
Den.
positioned right here at the freeway.
Heading
they're over
north.
Little Soul right now.
I'm
You
heading.
stay off of Palomino Ave. You do not want to be
She's
on
coming right here.
Palomino
Just
Ave.
shoot this cop.
Right
Just
here.
shoot this.
They're all right
I'm
there.
getting
You
on
see
the
them?
freeway.
Shoot the cops out.
I'm on the freeway.
He's east on Del Perro, towards the seaside.
And they took out Air 1 too.
Let's go. They're gonna stop pitting here. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Mama, hit
Or
a
they-
U-turn and come back towards us if you can.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't the. Oh, okay, Noah, that wasn't the only shootout. It had a second one right here. We turned
We need
around.
to turn around because we need to get out first.
They're trying to pit me.
Turn around already?
Yes, I'm turning
They're in the
around.
tunnels. In the tunnels.
Okay.
Now they're on the overpass. They're up here.
Where's the tunnel entrance?
Go.
Under the tunnels, under the tunnels, under the tunnel.
Mama should be good. Mama should be good.
So they just aired them
Keep going,
out
Mama, keep
behind
going.
me.
Down one. Down one.
The cops pulling up.
So yep, all cops are off her. Air
Where you
One's
guys
off
at?
her.
On the bike.
Del Perro tunnel. Del Perro tunnel.
Got you.
Down?
I don't know.
Oh, man, you good?
All right, he's dead.
Wait, bro.
I have nobody on me at the moment.
Yeah, keep going, Mama, keep going.
Who's on this bike? Who's on this bike?
You were on this chase. I heard you.
I'm on the bike.
You
Everyone's
were on
still
the.
on
You were
top
the
of us.
lead on this chase. You were the one of the first ones.
You want me to take pot shots at Air 1? I'll
Bike.
fucking...
Who's on the
It's
bike?
me! Holy fuck! How many times I
Dante,
gotta
man.
say it? Jesus fuck!
I'm about to get on top of fucking Del Perro right now. I'm trying to take shots at everyone.
Look, cop car's coming right for you guys.
Because you actually confronted Mama about having driven a van, like, you know, a black van that was driving around.
That cop went towards colorful.
EMS.
No, he's not
Mama, you
meddying.
out?
This isn't live,
So far, yes.
Skeeter.
I'm trying to hide and lay low for a minute.
So she got out of
I
there
think
with
fucking everyone's
Cricket
focused on me,
Brown
so I'm gonna just keep him right here at colorful.
and
Is out,
starts doing
right?
her medical
Yeah,
work.
everyone's out for sure.
Yeah, everyone.
All right, we're just gonna clear your airways here a little bit, hon.
Does all this, and then they drive over to
Fucker, because of a fuck.
here, and this is where he gets picked up by Grandma.
Somebody got the duddy.
They're on their way up right now. Should we
Hey,
take them
watch out.
somewhere else until they
And
get here?
it was
And it
shortly
didn't-
after this. So
You
we had
keep
been
getting them-
RPing this out for a little bit now,
Maybe we pull into
and
the fucking
this was
barn
the
for
first like big
Here, you
like
guys move. You guys get outta
RP
here.
scene that happened with the
hide
underground
here. I'll
doctor
hide
and
right
Cricket's
here.
crew. And I want to say it was about a month after this, maybe less, that we ended up getting our own medical equipment, and we were doing this on our own without
Please
the
tell
need.
me that that man did not
Hey,
shoot.
don't worry. I was shot by a local, but I don't think anything will come of it. He had a suppressor, right?
So she had the
Yeah,
ability
I
to
had a
start
suppressor.
picking people up with her. They didn't have to go to grandma. They could actually go to her, and she was able to take care of their injuries anywhere. Rather than having to bring
If I
them
clip,
back to this
like-
spot
Where's the
every
dirty?
time,
Where's the dirty?
Plate.
she
Damn,
was
that-
able to treat any criminal
Yeah, I can't
anywhere
fake
they
plate.
were, which made her extremely dangerous for a hot second there, because there was a huge investigation open, which she never went down for. I just realized Mama
Do
Naps
we know what the
never
dirty
went
is?
down for the criminal underground doctor work that she was doing. That never did happen. They never got enough proof, or they never moved in for some reason.
Until they get here, we need to stay in the car.
But there was a huge investigation open on her
Where's the car?
for that lasted months, from my understanding.
I think it poofed.
So it was crazy.
Can I
It was
keep him in
crazy.
here?
It's good shit. Good shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna pause
Is this the
this
only car we
here for now. Let me push them play on some music. And we'll probably pick this up tomorrow. So because we're gonna keep getting into more of the transition. So this today, for the last 3.5 hours, has really gone into the more in-depth storyline of Mama and where Mama came from, like who she was in the city, what started happening to her along the way that started really making her go off her rocker. And we're going to start introducing more of Red here, probably tomorrow, I think, and where the transition started happening with Red taking over, the abusive relationship between Red and Mama that started happening, Red trying to kill Cruz. We're going to go over that because that was a good storyline. That whole thing that we set up of Red's trying to kill Cruz and Mama's trying to stop him and all that stuff. And then I'll ultimately go into the permanent takeover of Red. And you're going to see the difference in the character of how Mama was such a scared little bitch, I want to say. Very innocent, very overly trusting, trusted too easily, easily manipulated and taken advantage of to Red, who put her fucking foot down and was literally done fucking around anymore. And the transition between the two and the constant back and forth it's pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool to see. So we're going to do that probably tomorrow. But for today, we are going to go ahead and jump into the city and get started. And I think what I'm going to do, should I end stream and restart? That way I probably should, so that it's two separate videos instead of having to, is it loading automatically or okay, perfect. Instead of having to try to split this manually. So I think I'll do that. I'm going to let this run for a few seconds. I'm going to run to the restroom. No, actually, I'm just going to end it here. We're going to run to the restroom, grab a drink, and then we're going to start back up. You guys, make sure you hop back in. We're going to jump into the city and get into some RP. It's, from what I understand, some shit's going down. So we've got some stuff to jump right into when we get in. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys come on back when the stream starts back up, okay? We'll see you guys in a little bit.